Boom, I'm early. What is up? By like 3 seconds. What's going on, everybody? Stuff making noise over here. Didn't even see my chat. What's going on? Everything just crapped out on me. All right, we got 13 in here already. What in the world? You freaking... I don't know what y'all are. All right. Well, let's get our special guest in here. Where the heck is he at? Let's get him switched over here. Boom. There he is, the man of the hour. What's going on, man?
Cheers. I've never done this before. This is my first time ever doing a live that wasn't my live. And
it's so easy.
It's going to kill me because the camera's over there, but my computer's over here.
That's fine.
So I'm going to be staring at the computer when I need to be looking at it. I'm going to change seats, I think. I don't know.
You can move whatever. We got time. We got people. People understand that we are not professionals. We are alcoholics.
Not even good at that either.
Yeah, I'm not even proficient at that. I'm not qualified to even be an alcoholic because I don't drink enough.
No, a lot of people at my work, which we didn't get into, they think that I'm a professional. I know all kinds of shit, and I get drunk all the time. I'm like, dude, ever since I started doing this bourbon channel, I drink less.
Exactly. I probably drink maybe 4 ounces a week, except during live streams. Then I might get some more in because I'm not home. I travel everywhere, so I'm only home 2 days a week. All right, let me get in here to the chat, see what's going on. What's up, everybody? Jerry's in here, Ken's in here, Jessica, Ken still, Dave, you Jew. Let's get on Dave real quick. What do you think about that mullet he's got, man? That's a pretty mullet.
Dave, I don't know, man. He's a sexy sumbitch.
Between that mullet and his 13-pound wiener, I don't know what to do.
That's the biggest white wiener I've ever seen in my life.
Huge.
I love playing with it too.
Yeah,
every time I play with that wiener, it squirts everywhere.
I know. He sent me a video of his wiener running in the yard. It was unbelievable. All right, so let's do a little roll call, see where everybody's at. We got 17 people in here. Drop in the comments what you sipping on and what state are you hailing from.
I got to make a technical adjustment. I'm not going to be able to. This is going to drive me nuts trying to stare at this.
That's fine.
Shit. Yeah, like it's my first. I feel like it's my first time.
We're popping this cherry, ladies and gentlemen. 20 people in here watching you live, getting you cherry popped by that Bourbon Dude. That's impressive.
Well, I just shared it with my YouTube channel, so hopefully we'll get some of our guys to jump in here and have a crowd. We usually get about 60 on ours, so.
Oh, nice.
But we always give away a bunch of expensive shit that we probably shouldn't give away.
Heck yeah. Well, as far as me drinking tonight, I have a crap ton of samples that I've got to start getting through, and what better time to start sipping samples on a live stream? I'm going to see if I can hold some of these up here.
Dave, Amy's being a parent.
Oh, a parent, huh?
Yeah, she's being cheer mom. She'll be here probably. We got competition this weekend, so she got to go get a spray. AJ, Lexi has got to go get a spray tan, and then they'll be here. And then Amy's going to come in. But I promise you, I already put the heater away for the season, and there was a big storm about an hour ago, and it has gotten cold. So
it hit us too.
The chances that Amy stays out here long are very slim.
I don't even know what these samples are. Some of them have labels, some of them don't. Some are samples that I poured to give to people, and then it never happened, then lost the label. So I'm going to start this mystery one. There's no label, so we're going to get into this one. Olin's hanging out, and oh man, what is this stupid thing here? Get the little nipple on it.
Infinity sample.
Yeah, this is just a random 2-ounce sample of stuff. All right, let's see. Dave wants to know where Amy is. He just covered that, Dave. If you was listening, quit playing with your wiener, and you would know. Olin's in South Carolina. Jerry's got some Blantons to start. What else? Ken sipping on Baker's 13. He's so not from Wisconsin. He's such a liar. Mauricio's in here. Oh, last day on antibiotics. So, oh man, I bet you're ready to be drinking something. Casey is hanging out. He's from Tennessee, drinking some Bowman's Cash Strength Match 3. Jessica's sipping on some Lucky 7. Heck yeah, we got 22 in here. Let's see if the likes match how many people are actually in here. We're gonna start that off early. We got 10. We're less than 50%. What in the world?
Dave, you better go hit that like button.
Yeah, hit that like. Oh, so did you guys get flooded? It flooded all around me, a couple roads, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
No, we got nothing. I mean, it rained, it hailed here a little bit, but we got members from all over the country messaging us and stuff saying, "You guys okay? We saw the storms." I'm like, Knoxville got nothing, man. We got rain.
So cumulatively, we had about 15 to 16 inches, according to what the local weather person said. So we had a lot.
Yeah, I don't watch TV or the news, so my judgment as I look outside, I'm like, it's raining.
It's raining. Yep. You want to know the weather? Stick your head out the window, right?
That's right. Have a G Will whiskey. Thanks for joining us. Sup to you.
Heck yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm drinking here.
I'm drinking Cedar Bluff Wine and Spirits store pick Jack Daniels single barrel select. It's only 47% alcohol, and I feel like we might be here for a while, so I didn't want to go heavy.
Well, that's a good way to start out. A lot of people want to drink that high proof with me, and then when we get into that fourth hour, they're stumbling off the screen. Well, we ain't going 4 hours tonight. We'll probably have 2 in us, 2.5, and then we got to call it a night.
Well, I got a bottle share at 9 o'clock in the morning that I do not like to miss.
A 9 o'clock in the morning bottle share. That is a good one.
Every Friday.
Wow.
That's where I get all my good shit.
Oh, damn. Jonathan's hanging out in Indiana drinking some Old Forester single barrel.
That's rye barrel strength.
I can't see. Like the screen's too far down there. It's down.
That's why I had to move my computer over here, because I'm not going to look at the camera once, and I'll never read the stuff from over there where it was. So,
all right, we got 32 in here. Let's check these likes, these thumbs up. We got 15. We're still at 50%. What in the world's wrong with you guys? Reach over there, smash that like button. We got to make the algorithm push this thing out. We're going to tell some stories tonight. It's story time. Me and Homer here have only been able to speak just a few times. It's the first time we've seen each other face to face, but we've talked a little bit via text and stuff. So this is like me and him meeting for the first time.
Mute my computer. Let me get back. I'm a computer idiot. I can't even. If you guys are talking right now, I'm talking on top of you. I have something, so just give me a second. I fixed it.
Jeremy's in the house. What's up? What's up, my man? Yeah. Let's see here. I think I had some cool stuff for us. I guess I didn't. Here it is, right there. Boom. Bam. Again. All right. So how did you get into YouTube? I'm just kind of curious.
Man, our daughter, Lexi, the 13-year-old, she was, her whole little life. So I'm going to try to dodge this. You're asking, first of all, I'm a storyteller and I talk too much and I will over talk shit. So
I'll just cut you off. I'll hit the mute button and we'll be.
So it's a long story, kind of a long story. Lexi was when we Amy and I own a business outside of this.
Okay.
And she was born there, not literally, but like Amy was pregnant and Amy was there all the time. We're all there all the time. She was born there. She was passed around to other people to be watched while we're at work. She's raised in that place. So sometimes we were bad parents and stuck an iPad in front of her and said, have fun, So she just kind of got into YouTube, watching YouTube videos, and she wanted to do YouTube stuff. So to blend that together, I've always been a whiskey drinker, but I've always not wanted to be a whiskey drinker. I wanted to be like, what's my drink going to be when I go to a bar? What am I going to order? What should I get? I'll drink this in this situation or that in that situation. And one day I was like, fuck it. I'm 40 something years old, or not even, I was late 30s, 40 something. And I was like, it's just drink whiskey. You like whiskey, so just drink this shit. So I did. And then I would come home and we got this deck that we would come home and just sit out here and enjoy the nice weather and sip on some bourbons and whiskeys and stuff. And one day, like, and the reason it's called deck night, which is really a dumb fucking name, is because Amy and I would be at our work, our business, and I'd look at her, and we'd have a long day dealing with shit, and I'd look at her like, deck night, and she goes, deck night for sure, which meant we're going to go home and drink on the deck. So that's just the way the name came from, you know. And no, Jimmy, I don't. So that's how it all started. And then Lexi was just when we were drinking one day, a smoke, that's our very first video, actually. It was a bottle of Smoke Wagon Uncut, no filter. Amy and I just got one from the gym. We looked like a bucket of ass. And Lexi gets the phone out and just starts videoing us. And that's just where it all began.
Heck yeah. At least you have like a kind of an interesting story leading up to yours. I was just sick of watching the same old stuff on YouTube and tired of bitching and complaining to myself about it. And I was like, you know what? If I'm going to bitch about it, I better just do something about it myself. So I started my own channel and put out different kind of content.
You know, and that's what I like to say about us. And in our last video we did, I called it the 4-month massive bourbon haul. It's just going through the bottles we got. And I was a little tipsy or something. I don't know why it was this way, but depending on my mood, you can tell on my mood. Because if I'm in a shitty mood doing this, I'm like, welcome to deck night. Here we go. And then the other times I'll be all animated and loud and shit. And I'll say some weird shit. Like in the last video, I said, we're better than you because we're fucking Globo Gym or some shit like that. And, you know, we want to do this channel because we know that we're good, and we're good because we don't bullshit you, and we don't tell you stories, and we don't fucking tell you should do this or something. We're just like, we're amateurs and we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
I'm always going to be an amateur, regardless if people put me in that professional category. I'm actually going tomorrow. There's like 3 or 4 local subscribers. They're having a bottle share. I'm just showing up, bringing some stuff to them. They invited me. I don't know that any of them's on or not right now. I don't think they are, so that's okay. I don't know that they're supposed to know that I'm showing up. I'm just showing up, bringing some bottles and sharing some stuff with some random people that I've never met. I only know one of the people there, and that's the person that's hosting the little bottle share. So I'm going to bring some stuff, let them try it, say hi. I'm just a regular dude that talks shit on the internet. Like nothing more, nothing less. You meet me in person, I'm just a regular dude. I'm nobody special. I really have to like push that out there because people think like I'm on a pedestal because I'm on like a screen. Anybody can be on a screen. Like you just got to be a good dude. That's what's important.
Exactly. And you know, I've found myself watching our older videos and having to remind myself to be more like that guy instead of the guy I've become, because I'm way more experienced. I know way more than I did, but I still don't know half the shit that most people probably forgot. And I got to remember to stick with that. We're amateurs. We don't know what we're talking about. Don't listen to me. And that's one thing we do in our videos is we always do our own nosing. We always do our own tasting, but I always read typically from breakingbourbon.com because I really like that site.
Yeah.
But if they don't have one, I'll just find some other random one and I'll read what the professionals think just to give everybody a legit note that they should maybe be smelling and not just the bullshit we come up with.
To answer this question, I am in South Central Kentucky, about 5 minutes from the Tennessee border. So I'm like 50 minutes from Nashville.
So he's like 5 minutes from being awesome.
That's true. I would be awesome if I didn't have to pay state taxes.
They have state taxes in Kentucky?
Oh, dude, don't remind me. I had to pay them today. I did my taxes today.
I don't even know what the fuck a state tax is.
Yeah.
Being from Florida, living in Tennessee, I ain't never paid a state tax in my life.
So I left Kentucky, moved to Florida, then moved to Texas, and then to Tennessee, and then back to Kentucky. And then I was like, I screwed up.
Yeah, dude, just move 10 minutes away. You'll be fine.
So we were living in Tennessee, and then we moved to Kentucky because they were putting a new road through my front yard, and the road was going to be 8 feet from my door. I'm like, I can't do this. I have to move.
I would have moved too, but I wouldn't move.
We bit the bullet. And I was looking for a different place, and we were right in the height of the pandemic. So houses in our area that was going for like 190, 210 are now like 600. I'm like, no, going across the border. And then that's how I ended up over here.
I don't know what it's like in central Tennessee and Kentucky. And I'm sure Nashville was bad because of Nashville's super popular area, and Tennessee is a super popular state. But man, whenever that pandemic happened, the flood of California refugees that came to East Tennessee is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the prices just skyrocketed, and the traffic in Knoxville is a bitch now.
We absorbed over 30,000 people right here in my area. It was insane.
Well, just long as they don't vote that way, we'll be good. Yeah, someone's asking about old Buffalo Trace over here. They're claiming they're going to be open on Monday, but I agree with Dave. I don't see that happening.
Did you see the pictures of them staging all the Serve Pro stuff there? They had like 200 people there. I don't know how much that's going to cost, but
a lot.
I bet I'm sure it's less than what it costs them to be closed every day.
It cost $50,000 to do that to my house, and it took them 4 months. Now, of course, it was one crew.
Yeah.
But I agree with Dave. I don't think they're going to be open on. But then again, if you look at the pictures, the still house didn't get any water, did not get to the still house.
Right.
And I guarantee you the majority of those Serve Pro people are going to be in that gift shop because just like you said, they'll lose more money being closed than they will be paying those people.
Exactly. So this new sample, this is a Blanton's Special Reserve. So I think this is the green label. Yeah. It's like 1% alcohol. What am I listening to? What in the hell did it autoplay to? That is some terrible ass music.
Y'all hear my local military incursion, nightly incursion?
Oh, they were buzzing the house when I was grilling.
How far are you from Campbell? You're close to Campbell, aren't you?
Yeah, I can be at Fort Campbell in 15 minutes. Yeah, I could be at Fort Campbell in 15 minutes.
Yeah, so you probably get that shit all the time.
Every day. So their nightly pattern, between 6 and 7, they run right over my house. They make the turn at Bowling Green, head out to Princeton, Kentucky, and then back. So about every 15 minutes, they buzz the house.
Yeah, I have an air guard unit just over the hill from me at the airport, and every day, probably 20 times a day, a Black Hawk or something comes over. It's not even a damn Black Hawk unit. So anyway, I gotta if you don't mind, I gotta answer, and I want to do it. How many people we got in here right now?
We got 41. Let's check and see what the likes are. 24. We're hovering at 50%. Only 50% of y'all are cool. Did y'all know that? Just saying.
All right, so I'm gonna break down some information for you that no one. This is gonna be exclusive to this live stream.
Here we go, guys.
So I go by Homer, but that's my middle name. And the only time I use the name Homer is on the internet. My name is Josh. And I know that caused you some confusion. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because
I was an idiot.
Confusion.
I spent 2 weeks trying to figure out who the hell you were. I was like, there's nothing in my contacts that says Homer.
Well, Homer is the YouTube guy, and Josh is my work person, real life, everything. It's the only time I'm ever going to say it. I'm not going to repeat this again. So you guys are getting this shit, and you're never going to hear it again.
Listen up, fellas.
I work for a place, and you may have heard of it being from this area. I work at a place called Y12 National Security Complex. And I just want to keep that separate. It's a government entity. It's a Department of Energy entity. And I do the security there. And there's just no reason for these two things to mix.
Right.
Also, I told you in a message that I have Josh and Homer and then Master Hazlett. The business that Amy and I own is a martial arts school. So we don't want them to know about this shit either, because when you're marketing the company to children, it's just a whole different world.
Right.
So yeah, and Dave says, and you're a ninja. Just to say it and be done with it, I am a 6th degree black belt in Taekwondo. I'm testing for my 7th degree black belt in July, and that's all I'm going to talk about it. So now you know.
Yeah. And then you got one more to hit master, right? Or
no,
grandmaster.
I am a master.
Yeah.
Well, 7th is senior master and 8th degree would be grandmaster. But that's 7 years after I test this time.
Jeez. How do you feel about being an old man testing for that one?
People my age can't compete with me. People my younger age usually aren't smart enough. They're just faster.
I can't compete with a snail. You just push me down and laugh at me. It'd be all right.
Yes, Dave, there is a 9th. And most people ask me, well, what would you do in this situation? Would you do this? No, I'm like, no, I'd just shoot them.
It's the easiest way.
I'm better with a gun than I am with my hands and feet, and I'm pretty damn good with my hands and feet.
I'm good at talking shit on the internet. I'm like, if I was going to be like a ranked person, I'd be like a 10,000th degree master of shit talking on the internet. Like I'm a keyboard warrior.
So my dad was a recruiter in the Navy, and on his desk, I remember this. He's a lot older. I'm a second family for him, so he's a lot older for me. He's 85, and I remember when I was really young, and he was about to retire. I remember on his desk in his office, not at home, but literally in the Navy, his desk had a limestone or granite or some shit, and I've got it. I don't even know where it is, but I've got it. It says, oh fuck, I can't remember. It's been so long. If you can't dazzle them with brilliance, baffle them with bullshit. And that's just pretty much how I live.
Yeah, that's a good motto. It helps reduce a little bit of stress too. I've been focusing on stress relief. I know we're like way off topic of whiskey, but my channel never stays on whiskey really when it comes to the live streams. But like honestly, I've been focusing so hard on not being stressed out, taking a second, breathing, living in the moment, not letting the outside influences fuck my world up.
Sometimes that's hard, man. You know, when I always told Amy, I was like, don't worry about it, because if you can't fix it, then just fuck it, just move on.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But everybody's asking us what we're drinking. I think they're tired of hearing about our life and philosophy.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I'm sipping random samples tonight, guys. That's not what I'm fucking sipping on. Right now, I am sipping on Blanton's Special Reserve. It's just a random sample somebody hooked me up with. I don't remember who it was, but I'm not impressed with it. But that's okay. Ooh. Don't forget. See, look, that's what I'm talking about. Northwest Bourbon. Hit the freaking thumbs up. I'm gonna come over here and refresh. I swear to God. All right, we're not doing a giveaway until we can hit something good. If we can get 60 thumbs up tonight, I'll give a sample of Jack 14 away. How about that?
If it's always the other bourbon channels that say hit the thumbs up. They know what it's about.
Yeah, our struggle is real. Ooh, there we go.
Well, Meta Prometheus, when was this? Because I know that granite, that marble granite stone that my dad had comes from like the 50s. He got it from someone that was older than him.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark's in the house. Thanks for joining us, Mark. Mark's one of our most dedicated, active members. Ooh. I appreciate him a lot. I'm glad he's here.
So we got to pick a pour for Patrick over at the Whiskey Cove. In other news, he picked up a Blanton straight from the barrel and a Jack Daniel's 12 today. So
I drank that Jack Daniel's 12.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm gonna run grab me a cube. I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right. What in the hell is Dave with the emojis? What is this? Jesus Christ, guy. Smashing the like button. I'm gonna refresh. I'm going to refresh and see where we're at. We got less now than we had. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Oh, jeez.
I tell you what. I'll tell you this. You said you're going to give away a sample of something.
Yeah.
If we can hit, I hope you're a math guy because I'm not. If we hit 75%, I'll give away our Maker's Mark pick, the whole bottle.
Oh, look at that. Y'all heard it here, folks. Y'all heard it here.
I'm going to leave it up to you to track the percentage. If we hit it, you tell me. We'll give it away. You give it away however you want to give it away. You want to pick a name. You just want to give it to somebody. You tell me who it is, and I'll get their address and mail it to them. My cost.
All right. Look at there. Look at there, folks. Boom. Oh, Meta Prometheus drinking some Makers tonight.
I tell you what he's not doing. He's not drinking the best damn Maker's Mark he's ever had because he doesn't have a bottle of my Maker's Mark.
Boom. Right there it is, ladies and gentlemen. He said it right here. Hot take of the night. My first glass is Driftless Glen Cherry. I have not had that. Well, I'm okay looking bad as long as I don't look as bad as you, Casey. Remember who went and seen the Easter Bunny today? You keep that in mind. I went and took a picture with the Easter Bunny. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see me with the Easter Bunny? I'll make that happen. I'll send that to myself so you guys can see me hanging out with the damn Easter Bunny. This is real stuff, real time, gonna happen right now.
Well, Meta, if you can make sure that you can convince everybody to start hitting them thumbs up, you might have a chance to win one. And Izzo, thanks for being here, buddy.
Ooh.
And you're right, it is pretty fantastic. Yeah. And you know what? I'm not making you look bad, Charles. All it is you're the smart one that gives away samples that cost you pennies. I'm giving away bottles that cost me 80s.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I might not be the smartest man, but tonight I guess I'm doing all right.
I gotta stop giving shit away. I give away shit to make sure that Dave doesn't pass me in subscribers.
Well, it's because Dave's got a big wiener. That's what it is. We got 38 people in here. If you didn't know, Dave has a 13-pound wiener. It's impressive. If you're going to be at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival this year, you might have an opportunity to see him walking his wiener in public.
Now, since you brought that up, I'm torn, man. I don't know if I want to go to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival or the Bourbon on the Banks. And that being said, is because of the cost. I would much rather. Actually, I'd love to go to both. I don't think I'd rather one or the other. But man, I the other day, last stream, I watched yours. You talked about the air conditioned room and the $700 per ticket experience. Well, It's a $1,400 experience for me.
Right. Same here.
So, and if I told her I spent that much, she might cut my fucking
budget.
We're going to call it your budget. 1 pound wiener off.
1 pound wiener.
Or 1 ounce wiener.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and to be all, I'm kind of intimidated, not because of who I'm going to meet, but just trying to keep up with them. And then trying to make sure Amy doesn't feel like she needs to keep up with them, because nobody wants Amy to get that fucking drunk.
Just keep up with yourself and don't worry about everybody else. They can all go to hell.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're right.
I'll be at both. I'll be at Bourbon on the Banks and the KBF. So make sure if you do show up at either one, you let me know, and then we can hang out. You got
kids, Charles?
No, we opted for no kids.
You're a smart man. That's our problem. Is we have three and a half children. When I say half, it's hard to explain. We got this young lady that my daughter brought home a stray, and it wasn't a stray dog; it was a stray person, and she never left. And now she's an adult. Both of them are adults. They don't live here, but both of them are ours. Now, obviously, our daughter's ours, but the friend she brought over is now our child. So I've got 4 children, and it's just so hard to keep up with this, and so hard to be a good parent to all 4 of them, because this girl came into our life when she was 16, and we're her parents.
Well,
she's from California, she's Hispanic, and she has nobody. I don't even know.
Well, let me just say this real quick. If you guys don't hit the like button, the thumbs up for Homer being a good ass dude, then I don't know what the hell you are doing.
Well, so we just got a lot of shit going on. So I would love to go to both. I'm gonna try to go to both. I gotta convince Amy to go to both, and we're gonna try.
Well, let me ask this in the group real quick, see how many people in here is going, and then I'm gonna kind of lay it out real quick. So real quick, everybody, if you're in here, yes, no, drop it in the comments. Going, not going. We'll start out with the KBF, and then here in a minute we'll see who is going to the Bourbon on the Banks.
Hey, did you see we got a damn fucking celebrity in the house?
Tom Morrow hanging out with us.
Morrow.
Jeez.
Damn celebrity. We should all... That's a celebrity right there.
Hey, did you see his pictures of him by the pool table? That man looks sharp. My goodness.
I might have, but between my work schedule and my drinking, I forget a lot of shit. And but Tom, I'm gonna go ahead and plug. Tom is the best goddamn marketing ambassador, marketing director. I don't know him. I've never met him. I've never seen him face to face. I've never even spoke to the man. We've texted. I got his number. We've texted. But he's just impressive. I just cannot believe the effort that the man is. I mean, Limestone, and Tom, please don't take offense to this. Limestone or LF Distilling is who are they? They're new. They're no different than who the hell were we talking about on the phone that just did bankruptcy? What was that company?
Westward. There we go.
Westward. I mean, LF Distilling is no different than those people. They're a craft distillery that's just come out of nowhere. But you know what? Tom has put them on the map.
Yeah.
Every YouTube channel has reviewed them, talked about them. I swear, without looking at the numbers, I would bet you money that Tom has doubled their income just on his efforts on YouTube. Absolutely. So I got to applaud that man. He's put an effort, and he doesn't even work for him.
He's just good at what he freaking does. All right, let's see here. I'm about to show y'all something that I don't know that y'all are ready for. Look at that. Look at that. That was today.
Is it Easter now?
He was walking to the mall. I had to go do some shopping today, unfortunately. But yeah, look at that. Look how pretty that thing is, Dave. I bet that thing's got a bigger wiener than you. Okay, let's just say that.
All I gotta say is you're hanging out with the Easter Bunny. You don't even have kids. I got kids. I didn't even know it was Easter.
Shit, I was just trying to get some of those Reese peanut butter eggs. Man, didn't have a damn one of them. That boy's got to eat. Oh shoot! All right, so we got quite a few people that's going to go. So here's what I think about the KBF versus Bourbon on the Banks. If you just want bottles, the KBF is where you want to go. But if you want a more personable experience at a lower cost, but still get everything that you want out of the KBF, go to Bourbon on the Banks. Save the money, go to Bourbon on the Banks. I think it's a much better value, as long as you just don't want to come home with a bunch of bottles. If that's all you care about is bottles and you don't care about the community, the people, all that stuff, then don't go. Like, it's just go to Bourbon on the Banks if you want more the community feel, all that fun stuff, the interaction, the fellowship, the drinking. You can get that at the KBF, but it's so freaking crowded there, and you're going to be waiting in freaking 2-3 hour lines for everything. Did you show up to hang out in a line for a bottle, or did you go to meet people, make contacts, meet new friends, try stuff from places you've never been? That's your question. Like, that's all you got to do. Ask that to yourself, and you'll know where you want to go.
And that's why I don't want to go to KBF unless I pay the $700 a person, because I want those bottles. I don't want to wait in the 2 hour lines.
Yeah.
And I know there's going to be lines, but I want to get through the lines as fast as possible. I hate lines. I hate crowds. I can't stand people. I don't know what the security is like. If they won't let me carry my gun in there, I'm going to feel uncomfortable the whole time, even though I'm drinking. I'd rather have me with a gun drunk than most people with a gun normally. And I just don't like being in those crowds, man. I just don't like it. So KBF, I want to go. I'm probably going. I hope we can go. But I know Amy already knows how much it's going to cost for the VIP. So
yeah,
who knows?
Yeah. Have you applied for the media passes yet?
I don't even know how to do that. If you do, please send it to me, and I will. Do that.
I will make sure you can apply for them. I'll take care of you on that. You can apply for them. It said it's like a 2-week process before they'll approve it. The only major difference, I guess, really for media versus buying the VIP tickets, we don't get in an hour early, but we do get access to the media tent. So there's that. And then obviously you don't get the lockers and the other bullshit, but you'll be able to get in for free. You just have some obligations of making some posts.
So do we have access to the rare bottles and shit?
Yeah, we can still go on the lines and do everything like everybody else. Like, just because we're media, we don't get to like bypass the lines or anything like that. Like, none of that happens. It's just we're regular people, just like every other person. The only difference is we come in as media and they come in as, general admission. Basically, the media pass is general admission. It just says media pass on it, and that's it. And we get access to the media tent where we have like a podcast booth that we could use and stuff like that.
So, what the hell? I just read something that I need to get back to. Where'd it go? Damn, these comments. Ken Rush said VIP tickets sold out last year in 10 minutes. Can I still even get a $700 ticket, Charles?
Yeah, they're not on sale yet. They don't go on sale. If you're an insider, they go on sale on the 16th. Otherwise, it's the 17th at noon when they go on sale. Yeah.
Shit. So that means Amy and I got to talk about this shit soon.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty quick. The wife and I just had that discussion on what we're going to do and our plan. I think we're going to go for the VIP tickets for a couple reasons. I'm bringing the wife, so obviously she needs good, clean bathrooms, and the VIP access gives me that ability for her to have good, clean bathrooms. And then we get the lockers as well, so I don't have to pack my shit around the whole time. That's really the two major reasons.
So you're going to pay $700 to take a clean shit and to not carry stuff?
Just so she can have a clean bathroom. I'll have to deal with that.
Between Amy and I need the clean bathroom.
Yeah. I'm just not a big porta potty guy when it's in Kentucky heat and a sweat box. And yeah, I just can't do that.
I don't blame you. I agree with you. But yeah, it's $1,400, man. I mean, Is it worth it? Have you been before?
So I have not been. My experience with the bourbon trail and that kind of thing, like I typically stay away from big crowds. I'm not good in crowds because I get like anxiety being in big crowds. Like everybody sees me on here, they're like, oh, he's a big social guy. Really, I have really bad social anxiety. And if you go back and watch some of my early videos, I was so scared to be on camera. It was just like me trying to break through the barrier of me being a really horrible public speaker and stuff. Blanton's Black, that's what I'm sipping now.
Jonathan Pack says 1,400 buys you a lot of bottles. No, you're not right, Jonathan. 1,400 buys you the access to buy a lot of bottles, which means you still got to pay for those expensive motherfuckers. Right. And if you're buying a fucking Heaven Hill 19 at $320, you just add that to the 1,400, and then you add the fucking Old Fitz at $200, and you add the fucking Blanton's straight from the barrel at $150, and whatever else. It fucking stacks up. The only benefit that we have, and I hope Charles is taking advantage of this, and I know Dave does, is we get to write this shit off.
Yes. That is the only thing. And luckily for us, like we're able to offset a little bit of it. It doesn't really add up to an amount enough that like justifies it. Because if your channel isn't making enough to cover the 1,400, you're paying that out of your personal pocket. And then at the end of the year, that offsets it. But like the amount that you reduce from your total taxable income is negligible. It doesn't really help.
So, Charles, you got about 400 more subscribers than I do. Do you cover your expenses?
No.
No fucking way. Not even fucking close.
So I will do great, like a great month. My best month ever that I've ever got paid out from YouTube was the first 2 months that I was monetized, because I got monetized in the middle of the month. So I didn't make that $100 that we need to get paid out. So I had like $86 that 1 month. And then the second month, I made like $101. So my best month ever was it was a combination of 6.5 weeks. I made $181.
That's your best month?
Best month.
I don't believe that. I'm gonna call bullshit on you.
I'll show it to you.
Dude, before we get into this argument, good night, Izzo. Thanks for coming. Dude, we hit $400 every month.
Oh, yeah. I never hit that. Never.
I mean, every month. But, I mean, it's not like that's good. I just did my taxes last week, and I probably retained half of my receipts from bottles, trips, gas, material to build and things, this fucking deck and all this shit. And my accountant hit didn't even need all the receipts to, or hold on, I don't know if I'm fucking saying this right. Anyway, the money I made off of YouTube or AdSense, it only took, she didn't even go halfway through my receipts to cover that expense, to cover what I was paid. And I didn't even keep half the receipts.
So I have been on YouTube now. We're in the 4th month. So I've been on YouTube for, what is this, 16 months?
Fuck you.
Look at this.
Fuck
$1,400. $1,400 in 16 months.
16 months, and you have 400 more subscribers than I do?
Yeah.
Dave and I have been grinding this shit out for over 3 years. Fuck. Let's get thrown.
Yeah. If the world don't believe you, look, like I got the receipt, $1,427.01 right there, people. That is all I've made from YouTube in 16 months.
I'll tell you, be up front, full disclosure, 100% transparency, no bullshit. We made $3,600 last year.
So my average is $89 a month.
I don't know what my average is, but January we made $186, and that was absolutely our worst month since we've been monetized. We've been averaging probably 300, but now we're hitting 4. We're about 4.5 now.
How many videos a month do you put out? Because I only put out 4.
4.
Yeah,
but I try to do well. I mean, it's 4. Let's say 5. Let's say 5. Because it's going to average, because I've got a bunch of bourbon haul video or bourbon hunt videos that I've got that I just, once I get those done, I put them out because they're random. But as far as Amy and I producing a video, as far as a tasting or a comparison or a blind, we shoot from 1 a week, and then we do a member video every 2 weeks, and then I try to do at least 2 shorts a week.
So do you have like members to your channel and Patreon members as well? Because I don't do any of that.
We have no Patreon, and that's probably what the difference between us is. We don't have a Patreon. I've created a Patreon. I haven't gone live with it yet because I don't really. So in my martial arts world and my integrity that has been grown through my father as a Master Chief in the Navy and what he's taught me, and integrity from the martial arts world, I really don't like the idea that I'm going to have to tell every one of my 44 YouTube members that they're no longer members and they got to go to Patreon and buy into that. And when I do that, and I have 44 members because my membership to YouTube at the lowest level is $2.99. So I have a 24 or $2.99 members. And I'm going to have to tell those people, your membership is, you're going to have to, if you want all this stuff, you're going to have to stop this and go to there. Yeah. And my integrity is just, I've had this Patreon created for 6 months and I haven't gone live because I just don't want to do it. I just can't bring myself to say, fuck you. If you like us, pay me more. And I just can't. I'm going to have to do it. I haven't got to it yet.
Ken has a point. You can have both if you want to do, if you can commit to both.
Yeah, I agree. But why? He's right. And my personal morals makes me say, yeah, we should do that. But business wise, make money. Why would anybody pay the $5-6 minimum to be a Patreon? When they're going to get the same shit from my YouTube membership at $2.99.
Right.
And the only reason why I want to do this is we're just going to, hey, we don't bullshit here, right, Charles? We're what's the word I just used? Transparent.
Transparent, yeah.
And we don't lie. And I ain't calling nobody out like you did with Real Talk. You can. YouTube and Google and Apple takes a lot of our income off of these channels. So if somebody sends you a super chat through YouTube or a super chat through these live streams, YouTube's taking 30%.
Mhm.
And if they do it through an apple, Apple's taking 30%.
Yep.
So we get 40%,
Mhm.
and they didn't do a goddamn thing.
Nothing,
But make
just
it
a
easy
payment
for us to
platform.
do this.
Yep.
But if you go through Patreon or if you go through Rumble, Rumble takes 5%, Patreon takes 5%. I don't even know what they take, but
Yeah, I don't
you
know.
make way more money doing it that way.
Mm-hmm. So for me, YouTube is not my source of income for the channel. But the channel is just like the front of it. I do consulting for stores and do barrel picking services for companies and go pick barrels for them. Companies that like a store that can't go to Kentucky and pick out a good barrel in person, and they don't want to receive a sample in the mail because they're concerned that they're not going to get a quality sample, or I mean, you've probably experienced this. They send you plastic containers or something, and then you get that plasticky taste into it. Oh, he's disappearing. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yep. Look at that. Uh-oh.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Now, these aren't plastic.
Yeah.
This is from Woodford. And my local store, I just elbowed the shit out of them. I was like, give me those. Let me have it. This is a store. And I was like, give me that. It's a really nice box and glass bottle. But it's not the experience, man. This experience, this doing this shit in your house or whatever, just it doesn't compare to doing it. So, yeah, I get what you're saying, and I agree with you. But who the fuck? I mean, come on, man. Can I? Are we gonna be blunt? Are we being blunt right now?
Yeah, let's let it fly.
Why the fuck would someone pay you to go have fun?
Well, they have to pay.
Go have fun. I can pay for a plane ticket and go experience it myself and pay you to do it. That's fucking retarded.
I agree. Here's the situation. A lot of the stores that are owned, the owners either do not drink whiskey or it's against their religion. So
fuck. Okay.
Are you following me?
I follow.
So it's better for them to pay me a small fee than to them spend a shit ton of money to send people to Kentucky, because they'll have to increase the price of their bottle by about $25 to $30 to compensate for the cost to send a team of 4 to Kentucky.
So tell me, how in the hell did you set that shit up? How did these people know to contact Charles and do this?
YouTube. That's the front channel right here. This is where it's at. And then word of mouth spreads. Yeah. It just gives them an opportunity to spend thousands of dollars less on a barrel so they can profit more, and then they get the access to me and be able to use my name on their barrels and be like, hey, this was assisted pick by so and so, whatever. But it helps them, it helps me. I'm in the Bardstown, Louisville, Frankfurt area all the time, so I can go do that. And then here's something that I'm going to start doing too. I'm going to be able to start bringing people along once I can figure out the logistics of it, so subscribers will get to come hang out with us during the picks.
I'll pay for myself. You just call me. I'll be there.
You and Dave right up there shotgun. As long as Dave's wiener don't pee on him again.
He enjoyed it. Don't act like he didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, he liked it. I love this. Look, see right here. Look at that right there. Boom. I'm missing all of the chats. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm neglecting you guys. This is a good conversation. Me and him haven't got to talk. This is like two buds finally meeting for the first time. This is awesome to me.
Hey, I'm gonna make it right now. I'm stamping it on the table. Charles, you got to come to the deck and hang out with us.
I can do it. I was down there. I came to visit Dave recently. I just drove down there on the whim. I was like, boom, here I am, bud. So we'll make sure we can schedule it.
You don't need to tell me that, because Dave didn't tell me. He didn't invite me. I wasn't involved. He left me out again when he went and got his Jack Daniel's 14 that he didn't get. He just said, "Fuck Homer, I'm going on myself." Dave likes to leave me out, and it hurts my feelings. This son of a bitch.
Oh, I hurt Dave's feelings. Let me see if I can show the world how I hurt his feelings recently. Let me see if I can find this. Let's see.
Hey, Brent, we're live. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, Brent. You need to come back to the deck. Come hang out. It's been a while. We ain't seen each other. So yeah, it's time for Brent Butcher to come have a pour on the deck.
Well, if I can find this, I don't know if I even have it. I may have deleted it.
It don't cost money for me to hang out and do anything. All you gotta do is say, "Hey, let's go." If I ain't working, I'm going. Already got permission.
Where's it at? Where's it at? Maybe I don't have it. Maybe it's already gone. Oh, does anybody want Dave's ticket to Smoke and Oak? He sent it to me. He sent me his ticket today. So I've got Dave's Smoke and Oak ticket. Anybody want to go in his place, just let me know. It's April 30th. I'm going to screenshot it before he can delete it. No.
What the fuck is Smoke? What's Smoke and Oak? I don't even know about that.
So I'm going to the kickoff event, the VIP event at Heaven Hill on the 26th. So it's like a whiskey pairing with Alec Bradley cigars, and I'm able to go to that. So basically, the second event that's coming up is called Smoke and Oak, and they just put up a couple of those positions available. I think it's like 10 people can go each time, and they're going to just randomly drop them. So you'll get to go and do like a pairing with the two, but this is like the kickoff inaugural event of it, so it should be pretty cool. I'm very excited to go.
Are you a big cigar guy?
No, actually, I just got into cigars, and but I'm a big Heaven Hill fan, and I'm always like.
So we need to do, and I just talked to Dave yesterday about we got to hit Heaven Hill a couple times next month for because they're dropping the spring release of the Heaven Hill 13. Sorry, Old Fitz 13. And also they may drop Heaven Hill 19. So we need to get together and meet up and do go stand in line at Heaven Hill one morning.
I can only get the new Old Fitz. That's the only one. I've already got all the other ones.
Did they scan your license?
Yeah.
Well, either way,
still go.
You still go?
I can still go and hang out. Ain't nothing wrong with me hanging out, because I can always get like a good Elijah Craig up there. They always have good stuff, or random. Oh, actually, if they have the grenades, I'll take a grenade any day of the week.
I've been there probably 10 times. They've never had a fucking grenade.
I'll bring a grenade when I come hang out on the porch with you, and we'll take one. Yeah, the deck. The deck.
The deck. Hey, I gotta go get another fucking ice cube. I'll be right back.
He's an icy fellow, guys. All right, so we've been in here. What happened there? There we go. We've been in here for a few minutes, 56 minutes. So let's see, what's everybody sipping on? Drop it in the comments. I'm gonna crush the rest of this really horrible Blanton's Black. Hang on, we're doing Blanton's Black. This is really garbage. If you guys have the opportunity to buy Blanton's Black, don't. It's a bag of ass.
I gave Dave a whole bottle of that shit.
Yep. You said it. Shit. It's exactly what it is.
Dave, what do you think about that Blanton's Black? Why don't we just fucking invite Dave to come join us? We keep talking to him.
Dave, you want on here? He'll probably run downstairs, trip over that stupid fucking gate that the dog always is hanging up on. Oops. How'd that happen? I can't get rid of it. How do I get that?
It's yours, Dave. It's yours. Just like that Raconteur Rye is mine. That Dave, that fucking Black is yours. All right, Dave. I know you're downstairs. Just turn that goddamn camera on and join us.
Yeah.
And Charles will send you a fucking invite.
I'll send you the link.
We'll make us a throuple.
You can show everyone your wiener tonight.
Yeah, but you got to shut up when I tell you to, because this is my goddamn live, not yours.
Oh, God. So I told you that I was grilling and I was like racing to get everything done. So I had to go to Nashville today to pick up some clothes. On the way back, fucking traffic jam. They had 24 shut down. So I waited like an hour and a half in bullshit traffic to finally make it back. Ooh, just poured some rare breed non-chill filtered. So if you didn't see the last one, Jerry's the little douche nugget that hung out with us last time that kept messing with me. Love the guy. He's a little turd sometimes, but I love him. And he's having Facebook issues too. If anybody's in our Facebook group and you're having issues with getting multiple notifications like me and Jerry, let me know. Not that I can do anything about it, but I'm just kind of curious. Hell yeah, look at that. And it's the gray label. That's the good one.
That's the fucking leader non-chill filter from Japan that Dave fucking brought home and gave it to Amy because he knows how much she loves a rare breed. And the good thing about this is, I'm sure, Charles, you know, because you're an informed man, rare breed non-chill filter is going to be a product that we can all get soon.
Yep, I'm so excited for that.
And
it's going to be shelf stable too.
Let me tell you something. There's a reason why I decided, outside of the low proof of this Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select, is when Dave and I went and did that store pick for Smoky Mountain Bourbon Society, and all you who aren't part of Smoky Mountain Bourbon Society should be. The lady did our tour told us that the Lincoln County process of charcoal filtering removes all the oils that the non-chill filters and stuff have. And those oils and minerals are what causes hangovers. So I'm drinking this Jack Daniel's for 3 reasons. It's low proof. I'm testing that theory because I have got my bottle share at 9 in the morning. And I am I'm all right with getting shit hammered. But I got to get my ass up at 8:45 in the morning. And I want to see if that woman's full of shit, if I get a hangover or not. She says that Jack Daniel's Lincoln County process, no hangover.
Well, I know she's full of shit. I've got plenty of hangovers from Jack Daniel's for many years.
Did you mix it?
No, it's great.
She said if you put it in Coke, you'll get hangover. If you drink it straight, you're fine.
Yeah, I usually don't mix my whiskey. I prefer to drink mine neat. Like I have a mixed drink here. So this is like a Dr. Pepper, and I don't know what the hell the wife made me, but it's something like that. And then, like that's like my palate cleanser is more alcohol.
Well, I ain't saying the woman's right. To be honest with you, if Jack Daniel's had the damn, it's like a fat pill. If you could take this pill and not be fat, it'd be worth $1 million.
Right.
If you could drink a liquor and not have a hangover, it'd be worth $1 million fucking.
Yeah. If that was true, they would be marketing the shit out of it.
Truth. But I'm testing that fucking theory right now, and we'll let you know later. Because I've had about 7 2-ounce pours since we started this shit, and I'm starting to feel it.
Oh, good.
The difference between Charles and Homer, I feel like Charles is one of those kind of guys that gets drunk and you never know.
Never know.
I'm one of those guys that gets drunk and just keeps getting drunk. So
I'm a professional at drinking on camera. Like I might get off this camera and stumble down the hallway and eat some burritos, but believe me, there'll be times that I'm just tanked on here, but I'm straight as an arrow when I'm on here with you guys.
But you know what? I don't give a fuck. I love motherfuckers to see me being what I am, when I am, and how I am, whenever I am. I don't give a fuck one goddamn bit.
Oh, look at this one. This one has no label at all. This is just a mystery pour. That's true. That is so true. He's going to be there at the KBF. If you end up coming, you'll get to meet him.
Good. Just as long as we can come to the. I'm just totally lost, Charles. I don't even know what to do. There's so many opportunities.
I'm going to send you some information so you can get media passes, and that will eliminate your financial obligation. But you won't get in that 1 hour early.
I'll be all right with that.
I'm getting media passes and I'm paying the extra money. So I'm like getting in for free and then fucking myself and paying the $1,400 so we can have clean bathrooms.
So if I get a media pass, can I take a shit in the air conditioner?
Maybe. I don't think so, actually. You'll probably just have to be in the Jack Shack with everybody else.
Not cool, man.
Hey, I'm not the one that makes the rules.
If you see some dude leaned up against a tree off back in the holler with his Whataburger hat on, that's me.
Yeah. We leaned up against a tree. Man, that breeze feels good on my balls. Oh, Charles, the Eagle Rare Chug that night. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So in 10 minutes, I was ripped. I chugged like a half a bottle of Eagle Rare one night. That was a horrible idea. I ended the stream pretty quick. I ate so much in preparation to not dying that night. It was a bad idea. I regretted that. It'll never not be horrible in my mind. Joel's already had David. Hey, you guys, I don't know what it is. Like, they keep coming on and drinking with me, and it just doesn't work. Aaron, he came on to do a live stream with me, and we were doing the all jacked up live stream where we were going to go through like 11 different jacks. We were only going to have like a 1 ounce pour of each. He made it like 7 ounces in and then passed out in my bathroom. I had to pull the pin. Yeah. Oh man. What are we doing here? What's going on? Okay. I'm worried about that. Oh, so if you have not booked an Airbnb right now, you need to get on it. Like, as soon as I mentally that I agreed to pay this price, I booked an Airbnb. I actually didn't book it in E-Town because even before the event, everybody had their prices jacked up in Bardstown. It was like $5,000 for 3 nights in freaking Bardstown. So I got a place 12 miles outside of Bardstown. I got like a 4-bedroom ranch house, barndominium out in the middle of nowhere for $1,200 for the weekend. That was the smartest move I did.
Oscar.
Where's
Are
Oscar?
you in here? I see someone commenting Oscar. Is this my Oscar? Is that Oscar from Deck Night?
Probably my Oscar.
You have an Oscar?
I have an Oscar. Me and Oscar go way back. Like, we used to play disc golf together. We used to work together. Now we're just buddies on the internet and still hang out. Like, we've been all levels of friendship.
So I see an Oscar here. It says, as a member, I'm all good moving over Homer. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, this is your Oscar.
Oscar, is that my Oscar? Oscar's sign as?
That's yours.
I just need to check.
So look, there's yours. Here's my. Oh no, that's not mine. No.
So Oscar, am I wrong? You offered Amy and I to stay at your place at you got an Airbnb for the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. Am I forgetting this, or am I getting that right?
That's bad. Could be. Probably like one of those green dumpsters with the flip up lid with a pillow thrown in it. Be like, there you go, bud.
No. Oscar's a good man. He would take care of us. He'd take care of anybody. He's a good person. All of our subscribers, all of our Deck Night members, the ones I've met and talked to and had an opportunity to know, they're really good people. You know, my biggest concern with this members and things and meeting people and doing stuff is taking a chance of meeting some weirdos. And
if you meet me, it's definitely going to be the weirdo thing.
I don't think so. In my world that I live in law enforcement and stuff, there's a lot of weird motherfuckers. And I've got lucky that I ain't met people that have been on this deck ain't been weird at all. So Oscar, where's Shelbyville? How far is that from Bardstown? Do you know that, Charles?
Yeah, it's not far. 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
So
easy
I believe
commute, back roads too.
I believe that you offered Amy and I an opportunity to stay with you, and if we go, I might have to take you up on that.
Yep,
I don't know
3 bedrooms.
I don't know if we'd be at this point if we'd be even able to get a room.
The closest that I'm seeing availability is Elizabethtown. Still has some stuff. Shepherdsville had like some janky rooms. Janking, yeah. Oscar says it's about 15 to 20 minutes away, so that's a perfect little drive.
Well, Oscar, if Amy and I go, I'm going to go ahead and commit right now that I would accept your offer to stay in your room, and I will also share the expense. It's not. I don't want you to think that I'm going to try to take advantage of the price.
Look at this douche nugget. Everybody go watch House Bourbon. He's like self-promoting king.
You know what? Why wouldn't he?
If he would just get rid of that logo on his thing and just put a beautiful Kentucky mullet down the back of it, he would probably get more subscribers with a mullet showing on his thumbnails.
But you know, I can't talk shit because I was giving him props the other day about how simple his logo is. Because I've tried to do a couple. There's one reason why Deck Night doesn't have any merch is because our logo is too complicated. So I've got to streamline this shit. And when Dave and I went to Buffalo Trace that last time, I was complimenting him on how simple and perfect, and the name itself is just like house bourbon. When you go into a bar and you say, "Hey, give me an old fashioned," well, what do you want in it? Give me the house. It's fucking obvious. Deck Night. What the fuck is a Deck Night on the rocks? Holy shit! You're a retard. Why did you create a name like that? Because you're just stupid.
So here's the story behind my name, how it came about. Nobody could remember my fucking name. They just was like, you know who I'm talking about? That Bourbon Dude. You know what I'm saying? That guy. I was like, fuck, that's my channel name.
That's a good name. That's a great name. That's easy.
You might not remember that I'm Charles, but you'll remember that Bourbon Dude, you know, on that stupid video, you know, that dumbass, like that flows. It's easy to remember.
Yeah, it is. You know, to be honest with you, it is and it isn't. Because this whole time that we've done this, back and forth, you're trying to figure out who the fuck Homer is. I'm like, is it that Bourbon Dude or the Bourbon Dude? And that and the is not a big deal, but when you're trying to find somebody, it is.
Makes it difficult. Yeah. Oscar says he has 2 rooms open, Homer, so just let him know.
If we go, Oscar, we're going to be with you. And you know, one reason is because you're been a loyal, long-term. Amy and I just did a member video that I haven't edited yet, and we talk about the group of you. There's 6 of you, and you're one of them that's just loyal and been there, and we appreciate you. And we haven't got to meet yet face to face, and I want to. So, and I would love to bring you, kind of VIP you in with Charles and Dave and all these other motherfuckers, and just because you deserve it, because you've been loyal to us, and I'll big dick all these motherfuckers when I have an opportunity to.
Dave doesn't talk like someone that would have a mullet. He talks like the Whiskey Cove.
What's a Whiskey Cove?
Have you not seen Patrick, my buddy from Colorado? He's from Wales. He lives in Colorado now, but his channel is the Whiskey Cove. He's the one that I do a lot of my live streams with, and we vacation together. Like, we're real close buddies.
No, I've heard of Whiskey Cove, but New Zealand and Welsh, that's an insult, man. That's like saying a Canadian and an American talks the same.
Hey?
I don't fucking say A, and I won't say A. Oh, fuck. I gotta go turn this air conditioner off. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, he's gone again. We should keep a tally. Somebody start keeping a tally how many times he leaves, and then we're going to start taking guesses. By the end of the stream, if you're right and you know how many times he's left, we'll do something. We'll give you a sticker. We'll give you a thumbs up for giving us a thumbs up. I agree. Dave, why aren't you on here with us talking shit, man? I can add you in here, I think.
Can you guys hear that damn air conditioner kicked on?
No, I don't hear it. It's good on my side.
Well, the girls are cold. Amy and Lexi just got home, so they're cold. I try to keep the house about 64 because I'm hot.
Oh, Casey says he's not sure that ice maker is going to keep up if you keep leaving and going to get ice.
There's a reason why the channel is Deck Night on the Rocks.
On the rocks. So do you typically drink everything on the rocks?
Say it again.
Do you typically drink everything on the rocks?
No. Every whiskey bourbon has it. I prefer, when we started this shit, I would always do ice. And when I learned about a big cube or a big ball of ice, I was like, that is the way to do it. I hate it when I go to a bar and it pisses me off when I ask for a drink and Dude sitting next to me has a big cube, and they give me fucking rocks, like goddamn chat in my fucking drink. I'm like, I want that. Pour this shit out and give me that. I don't like bourbon whiskey with a bunch of ice cubes. I want a cube, a big ball or a big square.
So you like big balls, huh? Big ball guy.
Big balls all in my face. So
this is why we can be friends right here.
So it's I prefer it on the deck, not on the rocks, for a reason, because I like my whiskey on the rocks, and and that's what I get so. Fuck, Charles, I gotta step back because I'm gonna lose my shit.
Here he goes.
It pisses me off more than no goddamn end when some goddamn piece of fucking trash says you're drinking Blanton's ice. Fuck you, and fuck, I would jam this whole goddamn grenade of Blanton's up your fucking ass so goddamn far if you give me shit about the fact that I drink it with a big cube of ice. That's the way I fucking like it.
Yeah.
And drink it the way I spent the $75 fucking dollars on this bottle. And I guarantee you probably spent $300 because you're a fucking clown that would spend $300 on a bottle of fucking trash ass Blanton's.
So tell me you don't have this same experience. Bourbon people are the most hypocritical people. They'll say, drink it how you like it. And then when you do, it offends them. And then they become a keyboard warrior and want to start talking shit to you. I find that to be the most ridiculous part of the bourbon community. They just want to talk shit because you're not drinking it how they like you drinking it. There we go. Poor Decisions. I don't know if this guy has a fucking YouTube channel, but Poor Decisions is a great name. Do you have a YouTube channel?
That is a good goddamn name.
Yeah.
Poor Decisions is about 400 times better than Deck Night on the Rocks.
Homer says Jerry says preach it, Homer. Preach it. My first experience with Homer is spicy. Dude, they love you. They fucking love you, my guy.
I'll tell you this. Dutch drinks bourbon right there. You see that guy named Dutch drinks bourbon?
Yep. There he is.
That right there is the god of all fucking members.
Uh-oh.
I love that man.
Let's see. You beat me to it. The big balls. Oh, man. Yeah, it's true. Two-Face and bourbon is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Mm-hmm. James, you gotta love James's humor. He's the best. Homer talks tough with the watered down whiskey. I'm telling you, when you meet this guy, you're gonna love him.
Watered down or not, it all has the same goddamn effect. You just gotta drink more of it.
Yep, you just get fucked up. No chance. Yeah. Oh man, dude, you have the greatest name on here. Poor Decision. I'm jealous.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Can I buy it from you?
Yeah, $1. Going once, going twice. Sold. Oh, is the God member? Yeah. So Ken is like one of my gangster OG ride or die motherfuckers. Love having him around. He's a mod in my Facebook group. He's the first to jump up and put people in his place. Like, the man has no filter and he has no fucks to give. Like, if there was a pile of fucks, he did not pick them up to give out. That was exactly in love having him around. Yep. Oh, they're saying you need some rare breed.
It's right fucking here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and smash some of this. What the fuck was this?
They tell me I need rare
straight
breed.
from the barrel Blanton's.
They keep saying I need rare breed because of Amy. I love rare breed, but I'm drinking Jack Daniels tonight. I'm having an experiment. I'm having a scientific experience right now, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna get a hangover or not, because Jack Daniels is non-chill filtered. I'm sorry, Jack Daniels is Lincoln County charcoal filtered, and we're gonna see if I have a hangover in the morning.
Love it. What do we have here? Willie Price. I found a lot more neat. Yeah. Than with the big balls. He's got more neat than he does with the big balls. That's cute. What the fuck does it say? How many? How many different Blanton samples have you had tonight? So we've had the black, the straight from the barrel, the special reserve. Yep, that's all I've had. 3.
Hey,
Dutch says, wish I could stay, but I got to work tomorrow. Cheers, fellows. $5 super chat. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Save the rare breed for Amy. Where's she at?
I'm texting him right now.
Look at there. Boom. Hell yeah. So just 3 different Blantons so far. Yeah. That's it. I don't know what else we got. I got that random sample. That one tastes like ass. We got an Evan Williams 12 year there. We got a Frey Ranch sample from Ken. And then here's a OWA 107 pick sample. I don't know where that came from.
That's goddamn got to be good.
I don't know. Never tried. Not tried that one, but I've had a couple different picks.
Dude,
I would love to get
is the best goddamn weed of bourbon on the market.
I love it. I really do love it.
And if you get a damn store pick, I hope the people that picked it took the time to pick a fucking choice cherry.
Have you heard what Buffalo Trace was doing with their tour and pick? So if you have a pick, they'll give you like that 45-minute tour, hour and a half tour, whatever the hell they want, and then they pull you in there, and then now they're like 15 minutes. Pick out your barrel, go.
Dude, I'm telling you, have you done an Old Forester pick?
No, not an Old Forester.
That's how it was with them too.
Really?
I was super fucking disappointed. I went and did a Maker's Mark pick, and we walked in the door. They showed up. They rolled out without rolling out a goddamn red carpet. They rolled out the red carpet and were like, "Oh, here, this, that. We're going to give you the same tour that we give everybody, but we're going to add this. We're going to have that. We're going to give you a full meal." Those motherfuckers served me beef Wellington.
What?
Yeah. We had a full fucking dinner, breakfast, lunch of beef Wellington, and they had all kinds of cool fucking shit. Thanks, Jonathan. Keep sipping, my brother. Man, it was a wonderful. That was my very first barrel pick, and I guarantee you, every barrel pick from here on out will be a letdown because Maker's Mark gives you an all-day fucking experience. It is amazing.
I want to do a hard truth pick. I heard that they put you on ATVs and you get to like run around their property and see the place. I want to do that.
If you do it, bring me with you. And Amy,
you're coming.
Amy's a goddamn fool. Amy's a fucking freak, dude. I tell you what, that girl is the girl you're walking through the fucking East Tennessee mountains, the Smoky Mountains, and she sees a baby cub. She's like, "I'm gonna pick that cub up so mom will come over here." Which I'm sure everyone of you be like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that," and they're gonna comment and say Black Bear is fucking this shit. Amy's a goddamn adventurous, man. She is a fucking daredevil. She'll do anything. And if we got ATVs and bourbon, that's the woman you want to do it with.
I want to go do a sweet mash rye double oak. That's what I want to do with them,
dude. Are you kidding me right now? Sweet mash rye double oak.
That's what I want.
I would shove that up my ass to do that.
Dude, I love the regular sweet mash rye. I've got a pick over here from a store in Nashville. Incredibly good. It's super dark, incredibly viscous. It's probably like the oakiest rye that I've had from them. He's going. Look at fucking Jesus Christ. Not again. Guys, who's keeping track? How many fucking times has this guy left? I don't even know. I can't even keep up with him. Ken says, I'm not far away from hard truth.
Sweet mash, high road rye, single barrel, bottled and bond. It's not a lot.
The high road rye. I don't think I've seen that in my area distributed. More ice.
I'm doing this one neat.
Yeah. I honestly, truly believe that they are going to be the next big thing. If they keep doing what they're doing and then just get some age on their product, it's going to be hard to compete.
I know nothing about them. Are they an NDP? Are they sourcing?
No, they're doing their own thing. Like they do their own fucking thing.
Where are they at?
Nashville, Indiana. So just straight north straight north up 65, and then hang a left about 70 miles after you leave Kentucky.
This is
Oh wait, did I miss? What did I miss? Where? Hold on.
Hey, Nuts Lister, we miss a lot of shit. We're drinking.
Yeah, we're drinking. Sorry, I didn't catch the beginning. Is the F-bomb guy named Dave? And does he have a channel? Yeah, Dave has a channel. It's right there. That's his channel. Right there. If you'll start commenting circle jerk on all of his videos, he'll send you a sample.
Hey, what is that? New Schlutter 1213? Are you a follower of Deck Knight?
If not, you need to be.
Because if you're jumping me to go to Dave, I'm offended.
It's because he has a fucking mullet. I don't have one either. Like, I have hair, but no mullet. Look at this.
Look at this. I got hair back here. Look at that shit. It's long. Amy says you got to cut that shit off. She doesn't like it. She prefers my military cut, which I don't anymore. I'm 46 years fucking old. I want to have some hair.
My name is also known as Dick. Oh man, that's great. I love it. Oh man, I'm almost out of whiskey. Time for a new sample here. I'll let you guys pick my next one.
I'll tell you what, this Hard Truth, Sweet Mash High Road Rye Single Barrel. It is a rye. It's a sweet mash, bottled and bond, 100 proof. It's got a. Charles, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me bring your whiskey professional into this conversation. Do you find that ryes, even though they are spicier with a little bit of spice heat, tend to be a pungent have a pungent sweetness that may be unappealing?
No, I like that secret spicy sweetness that comes in. That's what's appealing to me. And this is going to be very controversial because the fact that my YouTube channel is called That Bourbon Dude, but I've been leaning toward ryes for like the last 4 or 5 months. I don't know why they've been so good. They've just been hitting the palate. Maybe my palate's like transforming a little bit, changing as the time goes on, but I'm enjoying rye. And those of you that have been following along for a little while, you know that I've been drinking the Michter's barrel strength rye, and I ranked it second last year as all-time best for last year.
Fuck Michter's. So let me ask you this question. So I forgot what you just said. So God damn it.
All right, real quick, before he gets into it, give him a second. Evan Williams 12-year or Frey Ranch store pick? What do you guys, Frey Ranch or Evan Williams 12-year? Right now, what you want?
EW12.
Would you pick Michter's 10 Urban or Rye? I would definitely take the Rye. Definitely take the Rye. 100%. I feel like the bourbons have been like a little minerally lately. Oh yeah, it looks like Evan Williams 12 is the winner. Heck yeah, here we go.
So Charles, I totally fucking forgot my point. Can you remind me what I was getting at?
Oh shit, I don't even know.
God damn, it was a good one too.
Does anybody remember? Somebody roll back the tape. What was he talking about before we got sidetracked?
Mark, I'm not getting hammered. I just have a bad memory, man. Ever since I turned fucking 45, I just started forgetting everything, man. I just can't remember shit like I used to.
I can't remember shit anyways. Like, I have so much stuff in my mind. Do you find yourself getting off track thinking about videos? Like, you have like your life stuff that you need to be doing, and then some reason you just keep thinking about videos. You're like, I should write that down. That's a great idea for a video. And then poof, you don't fucking remember.
Yes. 100%, dude. I always think about shit constantly, and then I forget it. Fucking like, oh god, I done fucked it up.
Mark saying Homer's getting hammered.
Well, if anybody that's on this fucking live stream right now, he would know better than anybody else, but I disagree with him.
Oh, you were talking about Rise.
I know
Jonathan's saying Rise.
I know we're talking about rye. We're talking about the sweetness in rye and the spice that goes with rye.
Sweetness and rye. Yep, that's where we were at.
So there's like a putridness. So when you have like if you take a banana that's gone black, we're not thinking banana flavoring, just think of you peel back a banana that's turned black, and there's a point where it's kind of overripe. You still eat it, but you pull one back and it's just super ripe, and it's like, all right, that one's kind of rotten. I feel like there's rye. There are some ryes that are over ripened, and they have a sweetness that passes
like a fermented sweetness
and into a point of rotten. I guess, I don't know.
No, I know what you're talking about. I do get that from some of them. There's like a fermented sweetness that's not good. It's like eating the durian fruit that I'm not a fan of. Need to drink better rye. Look at that. That's what he's saying. He said you need better rye. There we go. Boom. Nailed it. All right. So Evan Williams, 12-year. And this is one of my favorite pours. If my wife is somewhere close by, would you like to have the rest of this sample bottle of this Evan Williams 12? You can make your way back here to the office. You can have it. It's super sweet but bitter at the same time. That's a good way to describe it. Bam. Let's see what good rye. Driftless Glen Cast Strength Single Barrel Rye from Wisconsin. I have got to get more into that. Hold on, let's do some.
Charles, I gotta step away for a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yep. Fixing up the wife a little sip here, fellas and ladies. I don't know if there's any ladies. If there's any ladies in the stream tonight, let us know. We like to support our ladies just as well. Holy moly. So, okay. All right, real quick, folks. What are y'all sipping on? We got 36 of you still hanging out. How close are we to hitting those 60 likes? I know we've had a bunch jumping in. We have 48. We need 12 more likes, and we can knock that freaking Jack Daniel's 12-year sample out of the park. And the way that we'll do this, hang on. Let me read this, and I'll tell you how we're going to do this. What I'll do, maybe, we won't do a duck race. We always do duck races. So I will text a number to Homer between 1 and 100, and the person that is the closest to that number will be our winner. That will be interesting. That's a new way to do it. It'll make it incredibly hard because I don't have time to type out every single name. He said 69. Of course he would do 69. Unbelievable. Stellum Rye. Dang. One of our local stores did it. We're not doing it yet. We ain't even hit 60. You can't vote yet. Nobody can put in their freaking numbers yet. Nobody can put James. What the fuck? What? We're not doing it yet. We're not at 60. We got to get 60. We got to get 60 likes. If you have not liked this video, you need to do so. Oh, 54. Oh, we're getting close. We need 6 more. 6 more likes, and we can do a giveaway. Holy freaking moly. Y'all must want this Jack Daniel's 14-year. What do we got here? Bananas. You know, I don't think it really has that much bananas. Everybody's voting yet. We're not voting yet. Don't vote. Don't waste your vote. Don't do it. Stop. 13, 78, 9. We're not voting yet. We haven't hit it. Where we at? We're still at 54. Y'all need to invite some friends, log in on separate devices, hit that like button, share this one. Oh, damn it, Casey. Look at this guy. You just can't trust him. You just can't. Oh, here we go. Jack Daniels 14 or Coy Hill. I'm assuming you're going to say you're referring to the new Coy Hill. The 14 is better than the Coy Hill. But if you're talking about Coy Hills in general, those small batch Coy Hill, it's like 150 proof. I had a sample of that given to me by a good buddy, Dave at House Bourbon. That is the best pour of whiskey I've ever had in my life. Ever had in my freaking life. 12. That's funny. I'm not out. Oscar's not out. He's here. He's still here. He can't get away. So my opinion, I think the 14's better than the Coy Hill, this new Coy Hill. But the if we're talking about Coy Hills in general, the small batch Coy Hill that was in that 375 little tiny bottle that's on secondary for like $1,100 fucking dollars. Yeah, that one I think is probably my favorite of the two. Let's see here. Dude, this is hard to get. My buddy got Distillery. Oh yeah, I didn't even attempt to go down there. I had no time. I'm a horrible YouTuber because I didn't immediately jump up and run down there and try to get to Jack Daniels in time to get it.
No, Dave left my ass. I'm back, guys.
He's back. Welcome
Dave,
back to the show,
Dave. I went and put some fucking pants on because it's fucking cold out here.
Oh yeah. What's
So
the temperature there?
After that, I mean, it's not that cold. It's really not that bad, but this has been like in the mid to high 70s, and now it's back in the 53. So it's not that cold, but whatever.
Yeah.
My fucking knees are fucking cold right now.
Got cold knees. That's you don't need that. You don't need that.
No, Ken, I didn't go take a shit. I wouldn't put pants on. I had to go find them because we have a tiny ass house, and Amy puts my cold gear in the opposite places of my hot gear, and I had to go find them.
We need 3 more likes, and then I'm going to give that Jack Daniels 14 sample away. And then that means after that, we only need 15 more likes to give away your giveaway. So if we hit 75, we do your giveaway. We hit 60, we do mine. So hit that like, get on all the devices you have at your house, log in, separate accounts, random accounts, like, hit that thumb. Yep. Oh, wait, 2 more? Did we update? Let me see. Where we at? We need 1 more. 1 more, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to refresh it again. Are we there? We need 1 more. Oh, no, it's not yet. We're going to wait a minute. Jesus Christ. You guys are making me nervous. Making me freaking nervous. Heck yeah. Wifey, would you bring me that Jack Daniels back here, please? The 14, please.
How did you get the Jack Daniels 14?
So the wife actually was able to score one for us, and then a subscriber sent me a message and was like, "Hey, it's not for me. Are you interested?" And I said yes, so I took it. So I ended up with 2.
I ain't got shit. I'm still Jack Daniels-less.
We're at 61, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it. So you were away when we decided on how this is going to work. So what I decided to do tonight is I'm going to text you a number onto your phone, and then that way that people will know that we didn't change the number. Everyone will get to guess. It's going to be between 0 and 100. If you get the closest to that number, then you're going to be the winner. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Jack 14 right here. She's open right there. Boom. So right now, go ahead, drop it in. Drop it in the comments, 0 to 100. I'm going to text him a number right now. Right now. Almost deleted you as a contact. That would have been awkward. There we go. Sent. You got it. Don't say it yet. We're going to give them like 2 or 3 minutes to get in. And if the closest one to it is going to be the one who wins the Jack Daniel's 14 sample. Heck yeah. If you guess the two, so if there's multiple people guessing the same number, we'll have to do another draw to see who it is. And that way, and then we'll like lower the number. Like if there's like 2 of you guys, then we'll like 1 to 10 guessing the same number. Man, I got a lot of freaking guesses in here. Holy crap. We'll give it like 1 more minute and then we will shut this biatch down. All right. I'm gonna refresh over here. See what we got going on. We're at 62. We're trying to get to that 75 likes. Like 77. You know, with inflation, you know, that's like 96 instead of 69 anymore. All right, we got about 15 or 20 seconds left. I'm going to type done in the chat. And once that is in, nobody else's votes count. 3, 2, 1, boom. There it is. All right. Who is ready? You got the text? Show the screen the text of what number I texted you.
Oh, me? Oh,
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, yep. I don't know if you can see it. It's not focusing.
There, focusing right there. 78. Did anybody guess 78? Let's see here. 78. We got 78. Oh, right there. We have an exact 78. Winner, chicken dinner.
Have Jeep Will Whiskey.
Nailed it. Send me an email at charles@thatbourbondude.com. And we'll get your information and get that out to you.
Charles, how many we got right now?
Let me look here. We are at 72. I'm sorry, 62 likes. We just need a few more, and we can do the next one.
So we got 62 likes. I said, did I say 75 or 80%?
We need 75, and then we'll be giving the next one away.
That's my full bottle.
Yep.
Good thing I got 2 of them sitting right here right now.
He said he changed his number. Oh, man. Yep.
Brent, you know I ain't drinking that shit. I ain't drinking that goddamn peanut trash.
Peanut trash. Hey, I just went and did a cast strength Knob Creek pick. Very, very good. Not that 120 horse mess, but the cast strength.
Dude, Knob Creek ain't Jim Beam.
Yeah.
So my philosophy on Jim Beam products is if it says Jim Beam or James Beam on the label, it's ass. If it Knob Creek's good, really good. Knob Creek 12 is amazing.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Booker's is pretty good. Some are hit or miss. Some aren't that great. Some are shit. I like Basil Hayden for 80 proof is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The price is too much, but
yeah,
for 80 proof is pretty good bourbon. Old Granddad 114 is great. Old Granddad Bottle Bond's not bad. If it literally says Jim Beam on the label, it tastes like you filtered that through my asshole.
After eating a payday bar, right?
It's bad. It's not good.
I got to try the Booker's straight off the still when we were there. It was pretty damn sweet. I thought it wasn't going to be that sweet, but it was so sweet. It was like candy sweetness.
Well, you know, try Dad Earl. You can't give your Knob Creek 12 away because I'm going to say it's readily available everyday shelfer, but it's close.
Yeah, it's getting close. Casey said he'll take it. Y'all know how to contact each other. Y'all are in the OG lounge. We also have a Discord too. If you guys don't know that we have a Discord, we do have a Discord. I'm actually adding some features probably tomorrow. You guys are going to get some more stuff. Right now, we have the regular watering hole chat where everybody can hang out. We have the show and tell. Also, you can talk to people by location. So we have all the states listed in there. So if you're in whatever state you're in, drop a comment, say something in there. People can reach out to you and y'all can connect. It's just an easier way for people to be able to meet other people in their local area. I keep getting massive amounts messages tonight. It's unreal. All right, what do we got here? A winter reserve. So that was not bad. Jessica says she loves it. Boom. Okay. Oh, I'm told. Yeah. So, full disclosure, I'm a Discord noob. I've only had Discord available for like a couple months. I didn't even actually know what Discord was until a few months ago. And then they were like, oh, you need Discord. And then I had to do like YouTube video searches to figure out what Discord was and understand what the fuck I was doing. And I still don't, but whatever, you know.
You know, I don't know shit about Discord. I don't know shit about Patreon.
I closed my Patreon down and then refunded the two guys their money.
There's so much shit that you can do in this goddamn YouTube market, this fucking world of shit. It's just so much. It's overwhelming. And I don't, you know, I just do I try to do more shit and be involved and do things to keep our members and other people into it and stuff. But God, it's just so much, and it's hard to fucking keep up with it, and to just like be normal in your regular life.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even know that there's a sunshine blend. I don't think I've ever seen that here in my area. You know, contrary to popular belief, Kentucky does not get all the releases. A lot of our stuff never gets released to us. It gets sent out, and we just never get it. I didn't know that was even a thing. Patreon seems more like a hassle. It was to me because I'm only home, and everyone thinks that I'm home a lot. I'm not. I'm only home like 7.5 days a month. I travel for work, so I'm gone all the time. So I have to like balance being a YouTuber, a husband, and everything else in between. So I don't have a lot of time. I try to give you guys as much time as I can, but I still have to be a good husband before I'm ever a YouTuber. Let's see. So if I had a place to record, I started recording next to my refrigerator. And I had to stop because my refrigerator kept kicking on in my videos and making noise, and I couldn't like balance that out. So that was stupid. So I ended up making my other bedroom a studio.
No, that's what I said about air conditioner earlier, because our air conditioner on the other side of this wall. This wall right here, we've got an AC unit. Amy and I always forget to turn that fucking thing off. We make videos and stuff, and it kicks on. And then I got to go back in pre-production to fucking like cut that shit out. But since I just used iMovie, it's not the best.
Huh. Yeah. So I haven't been out to Nebraska in a long time. I used to go out to Lincoln, Nebraska, and I used to go to Lexington, Nebraska, like almost every month, like for 3 days. Yeah, be a good hubby. I try to be. That's first and foremost. Family over YouTube. Like,
Don't we all try to be a good hubby? Isn't that our goal in life?
That's mine. Well, we went today, so we were at the mall. I told you we had to go do a little clothes shopping, and she said that she had been somewhere and smelled a new perfume, and she loved it. And we just happened to be in Dillard's, and we went up to the counter so she could show me. And I told the lady, bag it up, I want it, because I hadn't bought her a gift in a while. So we got her some new perfume today. I don't remember what it was called. Burberry something. Burberry for her, maybe. Possibly.
Burberry is it's a high-end perfume.
Yeah, it was like $200 for it. It smelled good. It'll last her a while. What do we got here?
You know, TV Yankee fan. I love my wife. She's a wonderful woman, and I tell you, if her and I, if she dies for some off reason or reason we're not together, I will die alone.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Yep. Oh man, we just went off in like a dark corner. We better get out of this. All right, real quick. Let me see where we're at here on the subs. We're at 65. We need 10 more. Homer, we need 10 more. What's it going to take for them to send out, like, share this video with their friends? What's it going to take? Are we going to have to show Dave's wiener to everybody?
I think got a video of Dave's wiener. Dave done punched out. He went to bed.
Because he's a pussy.
No.
But he even says that weird.
He does.
He's a pussy.
Fucking Kiwi. Jerry, yeah, I piss off the deck. I'm about to go take a moment. I'm gonna go piss off the deck, and
I'm gonna. I have a video of Dave's wiener. Do y'all want to see Dave's wiener?
Yeah, you show him Dave's wiener while I go take a piss and get another cube of ice.
I'm downloading it right now. I am going to download Dave's wiener. Download Dave's wiener. Drop it in the comments right now. Say, I want to see Dave's wiener. Yep. I'm gonna not only show y'all his wiener, I'm gonna let y'all see everything. It's gonna be amazing. It'll be the most amazing wiener y'all have ever seen. Where did I download that to? There it is. There it is. We're going to take a look at Dave's wiener. Nobody's gonna believe it. The after hours has started. Yep. Who wants me to turn on the after hour lights? Oh, whoa. Instantly started playing Dave's wiener. Meta Prometheus says he wants to see Dave's wiener. We're in it. We're in it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and switch the music to something. I don't know if that's the one. I can't hear it because I suck at turning my volume up. Let's see, is that it? Maybe. That's close enough. I like that one. That's a good one. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, here we go. All right. I'm not doing the Hooters bottle. It fucks up my palate. Let's see. There you go. You must have had to piss strong. You got a strong piss.
Dude, how do you not go piss? It's been fucking 2 hours.
Oh, man, I'm like a camel. I retain water. All right. We're going to pull up a video file of Dave's wiener. Who's ready to see Dave's wiener? Let me pause the music. Oh, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave's wiener. Look at that, boys and girls.
Ken Rush, you're right. Every man pisses off his deck. And no, I have not had a Detling.
Look how slow his wiener moves, y'all. Did y'all see that? The man's got a slow wiener. Isn't that unfortunate? There we go. Dave's wiener, ladies and gentlemen.
Tired Dad Earl does not like Detling. He says it's shit.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You like Detling?
I have only had like one of their things, and I wasn't impressed. I didn't feel like it was like good enough for me to continue to pay money for it. Oh,
I
hold
agree.
on. Yeah,
I've had that thing a few times and I was not impressed.
Yeah. Let's share this. All right, we'll get a still image of Dave's wiener so y'all can see it. Now you'll see his third. Oh, I'm trying to invite somebody. Wrong button. Present image. There we go. Here we go, y'all. I know. Oh shit. There we go. Where's it at? Dave's wiener. If you've never seen a 13-pound wiener, there you go. He's got the most famous wiener of all the whiskey tubers.
It's the biggest white wiener you ever seen.
Look at that. I mean, I told him today, I was like, don't you just hate it when they look back up at you? Oh, man.
It's a good looking wiener right there.
Good wiener. Strong wiener. Just didn't run up the hill fast enough.
It was just a baby then.
Yeah, it was just a
The
baby
baby
wiener.
wiener.
Yeah. Just a wee wiener. Oh man, it's great. This is great. This is great. Has anybody ever been on a whiskey tube live stream that had this much wiener talk?
Have Jeep whiskey, your dog wouldn't eat that little wiener because that little wiener's a sweet wiener.
Yeah,
he would just love on that wiener. He'd lick it and caress
I think he said his dog liked to eat wieners. That's weird.
That's gay.
Yeah, definitely into the after hours. Let's go ahead and switch us up. Boom, we're in the after hours. He said that was gay and he's eating wieners. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the after hours show. I didn't know we were gonna make it, but Homer put us in the after hour wiener eating show. Jesus Christ, we're here, boys and girls.
We got 69 likes.
69, yeah. Well, with inflation, that's 96. I don't even know what I fucking poured. Oh yeah, I got that Evan Williams.
Ken Rush, you got a 180-pound Great Dane. That's just a damn runt right there. And I say
the
that
problem
because
with a dog that big is the amount of shit that it drops. I bet he drops a 10-pound poop.
we had a 130-pound Great Dane. He's just a runt. And when he shit, he walked. He spread his shit out across about 4 foot.
He was fertilizing the yard, right?
Yeah, and he's on his fucking last leg. That son of a bitch about 12 years old. Great Danes usually don't make about 10.
Jesus. We don't have any animals because we travel so much and we're not home very often, and I just don't feel like it's fair to send my dogs to kennel, because we do a lot of fishing trips. We go to South Florida, do a lot of fishing trips on this. I have a fishing jet ski. It's a Sea-Doo Fish Pro trophy, so we do a lot of offshore fishing.
That sounds horrible.
Dude, I love it. I fucking love it. You're not a water puppy? I'm a water puppy.
No, dude, I'm from fucking Florida. I'm a goddamn water fucking dog.
Oh, there you go.
But I don't want to fucking go deep sea fishing on a jet ski either. I want to do it on a fucking 46 foot fucking.
Get you a Freeman.
Yeah, goddamn center console double hull. You know what I'm saying?
No, dude. I'll have to get some videos of me jumping crazy waves. So we went down to Key West and hung out. We actually stayed in Marathon, and then I went to Bay Honda State Park in a windstorm, launched the jet ski there, rode the 20-something miles back to Marathon, jumping like these 10, 15-foot waves. It was ridiculous.
How do you have enough fucking fuel to get your ass 20 miles on a jet ski?
Oh, my jet ski has a 21-gallon tank with a reserve tank of 12 gallons.
Nah, dude. I grew up in Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah, dude. We're actually going to be trying to get involved with that group of jet skiers that do the Bimini Island run. They'll run that 42 miles over to Bimini Island and hang out there for the day, and then go to Chub Cay, get fuel, then fish all day and come back.
I did the Bimini run in college. I ran over across from Fort Lauderdale. We did a puddle jumper, low level dive. So you got to fly at like 1,000 foot. Because we flew across from Fort Lauderdale in a puddle jumper, landed at Bimini, did a 2-3 day dive, did some fucking spearfishing and shit.
Mhm.
Jump back on a puddle jump back to Fort Lauderdale. You got to drive low though, because you can't dive after you can't fly after doing compressed gas.
Yeah.
So we had to fly low level. But yeah,
Get the
that
bins.
Bimini, that Fort Lauderdale Bimini run, it's fun, dude. Have you been there before? You been to Bimini?
I have not. That's the whole reason why we're trying to plan this trip. There's about 40 or 50 people that make the run together with a support vessel, and I want to be part of that run.
There's a Liberty ship. You know what a Liberty ship is?
No.
Liberty ship is a concrete ship that was built back in World War II to supply needs to Europe and the Pacific War. There's one that is sunk. I think it's Sapona. I think is the name of the ship. Is the Sapona, and it's sunk in about 20 foot of water. And last time I was there, I dove it over 20 years ago. It's concrete, so I'm pretty sure it's still there.
Mhm.
Well, that's a good dive. Then you can dive on the road to, what's that fucking city that sunk into the water?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of
Atlantis. The road to Atlantis.
Yeah.
They got these fucking slabs of concrete or slabs of stone that are, Jesus Christ, 20 by 20. I mean, ain't no man ever put those in the ground without hydraulics and fucking machines. And they're hundreds, thousands of years old. And they don't know why they're there. And they call them the road to Atlantis. And then you can go dive with the sharks in Bimini. That's a good experience. So if you go to Bimini, do you dive or are you just going to go?
Yeah, I'm a certified diver.
Yeah, you do those dives, man. That's a fucking good time. I'm a master diver.
Oh,
not
nice.
not a dive master diver. But I gave up diving pretty much in Tennessee because ain't nothing worth diving around here, and I don't feel like fucking driving to Florida to do it.
Yeah, the only place around here is Old Hickory. If you run over there to their school, that's the clearest water we get close to us. That's it.
No, there's a couple sinks around here, quarries and shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing worth seeing down there.
No.
When you've dove in the Bahamas, you've dove in the Caribbean, you dove in the South Florida, the Keys,
Yeah,
Tennessee ain't got shit for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a total different experience. We got a question. Most underrated bourbon. What's your thoughts? What do you think the most underrated bourbon?
I don't know if it qualifies anymore because a lot of people are onto it. But fucking Wild Turkey 101. Benchmark, maybe a Benchmark Full Proof.
Yep.
There's a lot of underrated bourbons out there these days that a lot of people are becoming aware of.
Early Times Bottled and Bond. That's my go-to.
Not anymore. Blacktop, not Screw Top.
It's the same juice.
No,
Same
it's not.
juice.
Sazerac and Brown Foreman.
So, you need to check out the video that Whiskey Cove did. He reached out to the reps at Sazerac, and they confirmed that it's the same juice. They still blended it with Brown Foreman, did their things, send it to Sazerac to get bottled. Same exact juice. People just have that crazy thing. The only difference is the bottle shape because Brown Foreman owns the rights to that bottle shape.
So you're telling me that Brown Foreman still distills it and then sends it to basically Barton or Buffalo Trace to be bottled?
Correct. And then that will be switching over at the end of this month because Sazerac's been distilling since the purchase date, and they won't be 4 years old until the end of April. So you'll see May will be the first time you'll ever see Sazerac product on the market.
So everything that I've drank up to this day right now has been Brown Foreman.
Yeah. Just flip over the back of the bottle. You'll see the DSP numbers on the back. It confirms that. So you won't see any Sazerac juice. Just because they own it don't mean it's their juice because it's a bottled and bond product. So you got to keep in consideration.
You got to get 4 years out of it.
Got to get 4 years. Got to be one distillation cycle from one distillery.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, I don't have one. So But do you know how many? And goddamn, that's what I love about us, about people like you and me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck to be wrong. There's so many fucking bourbon channels, from fucking 300,000 or 400,000 subscribers down to the smallest YouTube channel that talk shit about the screw top, saying it's nowhere near as good as the black cork. But it's you're telling me right now the same fucking thing.
Same thing. If you would just spin the bottle around, hang on, I'll just grab it right here.
No, you don't have to prove it to me. I trust you because you're right. It's easy. It's easy to do.
Yeah. They refuse to admit the fact of the process that's required for it to be considered bottled and bond. So here's the screw top. We got the two DSP numbers on it. We got 354 and 12. And then you look at the black top here, 354 and then 414. And you say, what's 414? That's the bottling line for Brown-Forman. So if your bottling house is not inside of the same facility that you have your still, it's required to have a DSP number that's different than your still.
So hold on a second. I went to Woodford Reserve about 1.5 years ago, and they were bottling Old Forester. Now we all know that Brown-Forman owns Woodford Reserve. They own Jack Daniels. They own Old Forester. So what you're telling me is that DSP, Woodford Reserve's DSP?
Yes. So you're going to get the, what is it, the 18, what's the Whiskey Row bottle? It's the 1887, whatever their bonded is. And the 1910 is coming out of Woodford right now.
My bottles are, I don't have an 1897. I'll grab my 1910. I don't know how old it is though.
Yeah. You just have to track the DSP numbers. It's the easiest way. And then the other way is to get the DBAs that they put out, because they all 1897. There we go. I'm horrible at remember that. So the DBAs that are put out, they have to disclose the location. So Woodford will say Woodford DBA for Brown-Forman ... Old Forester, and then it'll say the bottle type.
So I don't have a 1910. I just killed that bitch. But I do have a 1920, which is the only whiskey row I have, because the 70 and 97, whatever year those first two are, they're ass. They're not worth having. And shit, I don't see the fucking DSP on this fucking thing. But my eyes are shit and it's dark out here.
Yeah, I can't hardly see it either. It's on here somewhere. If not, then they have to dispose
of it. Distilled and bottled by Old Forester Distilling Company at Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah. There's got to be a DSP number on it, but I'm just not seeing it.
So they have two options. Either they can distill or disclose the distillation location and the bottling location, or their DSP number. It's either or. They don't have to do both.
Yeah, I don't think they have a DSP number, but it literally says distilled and bottled by Old Forester Distilling Company in Louisville, Kentucky. Which, we got the visitor center, basically is what it is, the visitor center on Whiskey Row. Yeah. And then they got their big ass facility in between Bardstown and Louisville. If you've ever been to Stitzelweller. If you ever go to Stitzelweller, you're going to pass Brown-Forman's large facility, and that's probably the one that is their DSP number.
They're 149. DSPKY 149.
They don't have that on the 1920.
I'm sorry, I lied to you. I totally lied to you. It's 36. What was I thinking? Yeah. Old Forester, DSP 36. I lied. Looked at the wrong line. Got too many things. So, do you know that a lot of the Michter stuff is Old Forester's juice?
No, but yeah. I've heard that. I've heard that. Michter's has their facility. They got their Whiskey Row facility, which is a fucking ass trash, goddamn, fucking waste of time experience on Whiskey Row. If you've never been to Michter's on Whiskey Row, Don't waste your fucking time. It's boring. I almost fell asleep. But they do have that, and I forget the name of it. They have a facility that they've just been producing their own shit recently. It's a big ass facility. It's just like Old Forester, just down the way outside of Louisville.
Yeah, so they source primarily from Old Forester for their premium lines, and then for their lower end stuff, all comes from Jim Beam.
Do you want to hear my rant right now, or you want me to
No, do it. Let's do it.
Fuck Michters, man. Fuck them motherfuckers. Every fucking bit about those sons of bitches. They got good juice and it tastes great, but fuck those sons of bitches. I hate everything about them. Fucking bomb burgers is not the greatest shit that everybody wants it to be. Goddamn Shanks is okay, but it ain't great neither. It's a goddamn piss juice to me. And then you goddamn get this shit. You can go to a liquor store and you get your bourbon Michter's fucking American whiskey and the rye and whatever shit on the fucking shelf. But if you put a fucking age statement on it, the 10-year, the fucking 10-year bourbon, 10-year rye, the 20, the 25-year, that shit is so goddamn impossible. The fucking toasted bourbon, the fucking toasted, the barrel strength, all that shit. It's so fucking allocated. It's so goddamn hard to get. I fucking hate Michters. I hate them. And they're fucking worse than Buffalo Trace. At least Buffalo Trace is like, yeah, we know we're good and we're going to make it hard to get. But you know what? If you can get it, you get it at a good price. And these secondary fuckers, they sell. But Michters, they'll sell their shit. You go to goddamn Michters on Whiskey Row and you go upstairs to the bar, they're going to sell a goddamn 20-year for $1,500 a shot. Fuck them. Fuck Michters. Fuck every fucking bit about them. I fucking hate them. I fucking hate them. I fucking hate them. Can I say it enough? I fucking hate them.
I have a love-hate with their products. It's impossible to find like their higher-end stuff, but I do love drinking their 10-year and their barrel strength. I've had the 20-year bourbon one time. A friend of mine brought it for our birthday. Our birthday is just a couple days apart. Big shout out to Lance if he's watching. He brought it for our birthday. Man, it was pretty good, but I've never seen a bottle ever. Like, never seen a bottle. I don't even know if it ever makes it to stores. I don't know anything about it, but Jesus Christ, it's impossible to find.
Do you think I made my point?
No, I think your point was exactly valid. I 100% agree. It's impossible to get their stuff. Like their regular stuff
is the most allocated whiskey, bourbon whiskey on the market.
So did you see our CEO put out a video? I think it was on Fox and Friends when he was doing his interview. He said that they do like 60 to 80% of all of their sales outside of the country. They don't even care about the U.S. market.
Yeah, they can eat my fucking dirty asshole without wiping my ass after a sloppy ass fucking Mexican fucking burrito shit.
There we go.
Fuck Michters. I fucking hate them. I fucking and when have you? I'm gonna ask another question. You been to the Whiskey Row experience?
Yeah, I went. So I never went to any of their tours, but I went 20 times before I got the first bottle of allocated out of their facility.
No, fuck those guys, dude. Amy and I've been there 3 times, and they told us 3 different things when we got there, and they said, "Do this and you get that. Do this and you get that." Every time they're like, "No, he was wrong. He knows what I'm talking about." We couldn't go to the fucking bar, and we finally got to the bar because our store down the street that does barrel picks with us got their fucking distributor to call them and say, "Hey, let these guys in." And then we had to pay goddamn $1,000 for a 2-ounce shot of 25. Fuck
Jesus.
Michters. Fuck Michters.
That's crazy.
Who the fuck are they? They're a goddamn source. God, they're nobody. They're nobody. Fuck them. God, fuck them. I hate them.
All right. Favorite Four Roses recipe. I'm anti Four Roses. I don't like any of their stuff other than their LE.
I love Four Roses, and I don't give a fuck what their recipe is. I couldn't tell you right now. I got 5 of them on the shelf. I love every one of them. I couldn't tell you which one was better than the other.
So my quarrel with them, or my qualm, whatever, is that it's so floral. It kind of blows my palate out. That's the only problem I have with them.
It's super floral. It's extremely floral.
Like, it has a great mouthfeel. It has incredible finishes on all their barrel strength, but it's so floral. When I drink it, that's all I can drink the whole night. Like, I don't hate the brand because they're bad. I just hate it because it blows my palate out. And I think it's just specifically for my palate. I don't think the brand's bad. I don't think their juice is bad, anything like that. I just have a problem with the way it affects the rest of the night for me because I can't taste shit after that.
No, I respect that. It's a very respectable point because you're not shitting on them because you don't like it. You're disagreeing with what it does to you, and and I think it's a very valid point to say I like something because of whatever reason, and I dislike something because of whatever reason. So you don't like Four Roses, and that's fine. I love Four Roses, and that's the best thing about this bourbon world. If most people can agree that there are so many options out there, and we can sit down and try things together and dislike and like things and discuss it. And the best part about it is you can hate Four Roses and I can love it.
Yeah.
Just like I hate Michter's.
And we can still be friends.
Exactly. Because you know what's going to happen after you and I try Four Roses and disagree about it?
Still hang out and be happy.
No, we're going to try something else that we may agree about.
So I'll say this. I can drink Four Roses at the end of the night if I know that I'm not trying to give any kind of tasting notes or anything. If I'm just drinking for the fact of drinking, I can drink Four Roses. But if I am drinking Four Roses to be able to talk about Four Roses, I can't do it because whatever it does to my palate, it just makes my palate mute. I don't know. It's just weird. It's so weird. I'd be interested
to find out what causes that because Four Roses to me is very floral and spicy. It has a lot of character, which I think would be something that would be easy to pick distinct notes about, but it blows you out. So there's something about it that doesn't agree with you. So I'd be into like giving all their sitting down with you and all of us trying all their mash bills and trying and seeing what.
I use their LE for my chug videos because after I'm done chugging it, I can't taste anything.
Yeah, I don't chug bourbon.
Yeah, I do the chug videos only for the fact that it pisses people off, and whiskey should not be taken so fucking serious. It is just liquid.
Well, I agree the fact that you shouldn't chug bourbon, you shouldn't chug whiskey. Nobody should chug it. You shouldn't shoot whiskey because it's meant to be tasted in a certain way that gives you the opportunity to enjoy the flavors that are meant to be partaked in the particular juice. But with that said, if you want to chug it, fucking chug it. You bought that bitch. Do what you want with it.
The Wyatt Earp. Yeah, that Wyatt Earp, that's like barbecue sauce. I don't know how a whiskey can taste like barbecue sauce, but it's like smoky mesquite barbecue sauce. Have you had any of the hazmat Wyatt Earps?
I haven't. Dave has one, and we're waiting to do a video of me fucking getting my face melted off.
Oh, no.
Because I don't like the fucking heat. But I got a 10-year Doc Holiday that I'm giving away when we hit 5,000.
Oh, wow. The F recipe's minty. I don't know that I've had one of the F's. I just can't. I can't say that I have. Casey says he has a sense that you don't like Michter's. That's cute.
Actually, I really like Michter's. I like their juice on their standard level, and a friend of mine brought over the toasted rye. I really liked it. We did a 10-year bourbon taste, and I really enjoyed it too. To be honest with you, Michter's is a very good juice. I hate their juice is good, and I hate the way they fucking do things, and I hate the way that they're super allocated. That I live in Knoxville, Tennessee, and from what I heard, as far as Michter's goes, they sent one bottle of Michter's 10-year bourbon to this city to share between every liquor store and every restaurant. And one person got it. I don't know who got it and how it was determined, but it wasn't me. And I think that's pretty fucked up. I think, and to be honest with you, I give Michter a lot of hate. Maybe I should step back and take a look back. We have a pretty shitty distributor in this area that has a lot of nepotism and corruption, and they do things that profit them. And there is a lot, and Charles is probably better at this than me. And I think it's probably a good content to dig into how distributors determine who's getting what. And
I used to be a distributor. I worked for a distributor for many years, and I can tell you there's so many shady practices. Like, and some of it I can't talk about because I am under a non-disclosure. I can't say a lot of it. But
how old is that non-disclosure? Because there's a point where you will be able to talk about it.
So it ends in 2027.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that day.
Yeah. So it's a 10-year. So it's 2027.
So whenever you fucking have that, you're free from that NDA. I want to be the guy on that live,
dude. I got some stories. I got crazy
be a
stories.
Part of it.
So real quick, Ken says, Homer, are you a veteran? You said Navy, right? Is that correct?
No, I get that all the time. A lot of people think I am. And I am the age to have been the age of a veteran for the 9/11 and Gulf War, for shit. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Iraq and Afghanistan. And I tried to, and they turned me down. I said Navy because my father was retired Navy, and he even tried to help me get in, but we just couldn't get in.
It's about the community. The juice brings people together. Let's see here. Okay. This is a good one. I chug to avoid doing dishes. Aaron is that kind of guy.
I got something else I need to say, Charles, about that veteran shit. This is the biggest regret in my life, that I couldn't serve and that I couldn't go fight in Afghanistan or Iraq. And it's just, and I would rather be dead than be here right now if that was the choice. If that was the life I could have, if that was what was determined for me to go over there and do that. And we don't need to speak about it no more.
There you go. Nailed it. Where we at here? Did you say Knoxville's Godstown? I don't know. Maybe. Michter's American Whiskey, the standard blue label, and their BSR is the only Michter's I've enjoyed. How they do business is important. That is true. I think that Michter's personally does business that obviously they do it to benefit them. They have to because they are a business, but they do not benefit the American whiskey consumer very much. They're very much a outside the U.S. company. They love doing business outside the U.S. I believe it's Chatham Industries that owns them, and they are a massive import-exporter that does a lot of business in China, Canada, all over the EU. That's their primary market. The U.S. market, I think, is only like 20% of what they actually do.
So Oscar asked, what bottle do you recommend to a buddy who is just getting a bourbon? I'm going to say Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Best way to go.
Absolutely. Yeah. Here we go. How does someone pop up on the second with 4 cases? Okay, so very simple.
That's a great question.
I will answer this. This is the most simple question ever. So with my experience in the distribution network, what happens typically is I will sell in cases, which I'm not in the industry right now. I will sell cases of allocated product into a store. The store has a backdoor guy that he either has agreed to a purchase price that is above MSRP and it sells it to that person, and then that person sells it on the secondary, or the backdoor guy agrees, hey, I will take these cases from you, I will sell them on secondary, and then anything above MSRP split at whatever percentage that they agree upon. That's typically the method that they do. I have a lot of connections that own stores. What they have to buy to get allocated bottles. Okay, so here's the interesting thing about what they have to buy. So a lot of people say, I have to buy 10 cases of Wheatley to get 1 case of Blanton's. How many times have you walked in the store and you've seen a massive display of Wheatleys?
Yeah, but it's not the Wheatleys, it's the fucking Fireball.
And it sells. It sells incredibly fast. They're bitching about buying stuff that sells in massive volume.
It just depends on your location, though. Like where I'm at, where my store is, a North Store, they don't sell fucking Fireball at all. Because they're high-end store.
Ask your stores about how many shooters they sell, because they get the same point allocations as they do for the big bottles. You can sell a 50 ml bottle, get the same qualification as you do for a 750 or a 1.75.
What I'm getting at is here in Knoxville, if your liquor store is close to or on the University of Tennessee campus, they're gonna sell a shit ton of Fireball.
Oh yeah.
But if your liquor store is right here outside of Farragut, which is the high-end Brentwood, you know what I'm talking about, Brentwood, Nashville?
Yeah.
They don't sell Fireball. People buy Fireball, but they don't sell like fucking UT campus stuff. So these guys they don't sell Wheatley. No one buys fucking Wheatley. You're gonna go buy a fucking $30 bottle of vodka. You're buying Smirnoff. You're buying fucking Grey Goose. You're buying something like that. You ain't buying fucking Wheatley. Wheatley ain't on the market. Wheatley's on the market. Nobody knows about that shit. It's good stuff. I like it, but it's fucking popcorn.
Very good.
It's very good. It's very smooth. It's popcorn.
I take it over Tito's every day of the week.
You're right. I agree with you. But do you think Wheatley would have a problem with selling hundreds of thousands of bottles if anybody knew anything about it? They don't know about it. Who the fuck is Wheatley? Who the fuck is Harlan Wheatley to a vodka drinker? Who the fuck is Harlan Wheatley to a bourbon person? I don't know who the fuck he is. I know more about Ember D. Lee and Albert Blanton than I do fucking Harlan Wheatley.
The interesting thing about Wheatley vodka that people don't consider if they're not in the industry is a lot of times the stores have contracts with bars and they sell 100% of their Wheatley straight to the bars because they can get a case discount from the liquor stores. So let's just assume that a case of Wheatley coming into the store at the 1.75s are costing the store $13.50 per bottle. They'll mark it up $3 per bottle for the liquor store, from the liquor store to the bar, so they can purchase it. And then that way they just offload 100% of all their required purchases. And that way they don't have to worry about selling it in their store, which is something that nobody really accounts for. And then if you're not in the industry, you don't even know that's a thing that happens. Like, that's why you don't see a lot of it. Like back in the day when I was still working in Nashville, I used to work in the club industry back when I first become of age. We would buy just hundreds and hundreds of cases of mellow corn. That was like the go-to thing, because we would make all of our cocktails with that and serve it to our customers. But we didn't buy it through our distributor because our distributor wouldn't give us a case discount because we were a club. So what we would do is we'd have a contract to purchase 100% of our products through a local store. That way he got his volume and then we got a case discount. That was the way we were saving money.
So Oscar asked a question. He said, what bottle do you recommend to a buddy who, I said rare breed. He said rare breed's too high proof. They might scare him away. So go to Wild Turkey 101. Get a private select, get a Kentucky Spirit. Jerry Bledsoe, good night, buddy.
I wish.
He said, Corey Stewart said you can start somewhere. Yeah, you're right. You should do that. You got a lot of information that would be very desired to be heard.
Yeah, that's like, I've been in the industry for a long time. Like, I've worked in so many different things. I've worked in clubs. I've worked in stores. I was a merchandiser. I worked as a driver of a delivery vehicle, salesperson, account manager, national account manager. I did brand negotiation, like all kinds of stuff. So I have a ton of information that I can give out, but like, there's some of it that I'm just still not legally allowed to talk about, which, I mean, I talk about as much as I can on the channel. I do my best. I know that there's people that really get pissed because I can't say certain things and they want me to, and they roast me in the comments. There's nothing I can do. Like, I am not going to jeopardize myself and put myself in a position to get a lawsuit slapped on me just because somebody on YouTube wants me to disclose some information.
No, and you shouldn't, and especially since you got a timeline, because in 3 years you'll be able to disclose all that, and by then you'll have fucking 50,000 subscribers and be fucking rocking and rolling, and fucking double your fucking coverage at that point.
Yeah. So I have several NDAs in place from different locations that I worked at, because I didn't work for the same company for the entire time. But 2027 is the first one that will expire for me. And then once that one's done, I can let some stuff go. And then progressively each year after that, for like the next 3 years, then some more will expire. Then I have like 2 that won't ever expire.
You know, what's funny is these are all private entities. These are all companies. They're not government entities. And you're getting hit with an NDA for a lifetime. That's why we got corruption in this country. That's why we got shit that's going on in this country that doesn't look out for the rights and the well-being of the average citizen. Because these fucking big fucking billion-dollar companies are just face fucking us all day long with this shit that you should be able to fucking whistleblow at times.
Yeah. So let me skip this one for a second. I'll come back to it. Let me answer this one. This is a short answer. How do these NDAs come about? So a lot of times when you agree to work for these companies, you have to sign a NDA before they agree to hire you. It's like required to do any of your onboarding information before they do anything. They say all this stuff is, company information. You can't disclose any of this, how this works. If you agree to this, we can continue with your interview. All right, so let me go back here. When you released a video about what stores pay versus what retail should be, that was very helpful. I have an updated one coming up very soon. I just received my email from the distributor with my updated pricing. Pricing will change dramatically this year for everything across the board. Buffalo Trace increased prices of for instance, Elmer T. Lee went from
49
to 79.
Fucking Bland's went from 59 to what, 89, 99?
89. Full proof is $90 now. So there's a lot of price changes. This is the biggest price jump that we've seen in the last 20 years.
But do you blame them?
No, they're capitalizing on the popularity.
Why shouldn't they? They're selling a goddamn bottle of Pappy 15 for fucking $20,000 to $2,000. Why should they sell it for $150?
Right. They are trying to capitalize, and they're needing money right now with the drawback in the market. They need to come up with some capital. Payments are going to be due very soon on that expansion on Buffalo Trace. Yes, William Goldring footed the bill, but he still has to answer to his lenders. So, yeah, we're going to see some things changing with the Buffalo Trace. There's going to be a lot of stuff different this year going forward than ever before, and the pricing will never be the same.
No, it won't be. Which is sad, because
it's nearly a $50 bottle. Yeah. Yep.
No, Elmer T. Lee is not worth more than $50. It's water, and that's coming from someone that don't like fucking heat. That's water whiskey.
So you're not a big proof guy?
No, not at all. If anybody's ever watched Deck Nut on a Rock, say no. I don't give a shit for proof. But I also say this is a big thing about me. There's a lot of proof hounds and just what I appreciate about you, Charles, and I hope you agree with me. There's a lot of people that they get on these goddamn YouTube channels and these fucking shit, and they say, if it's not 120 proof, it ain't worth drinking. Fuck you, fuck every one of them. There are plenty of whiskeys. Just like I said earlier, Basil Hayden is a very good whiskey at 80 proof. And I appreciate the fact that I know it's 80 proof.
Yeah,
for 80 proof, it tastes very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
for an 80 proof whiskey.
And that's probably why you're mad at McDur's, just like I am. They have great flavor at low proof, but it's so fucking hard to get their stuff.
And these motherfuckers that say, I gotta have a GTS at 120 proof, these hazmat motherfuckers, and Dave's one of them, and I love Dave, and Dave loves the heat. He loves the proof, and he's not here. He's done with the bed, and he's heard me tell him. I told him this before, and I love Dave. Everybody should go watch Dave's House Bourbon channel. I'm gonna tell you not to, and I'm not saying that he sucks or any other way. Dave's he's a proof guy. I don't give a fuck about proof. I like flavor. If it's 135 proof and it's got good flavor, I like it. If it's 80 proof and it's got good flavor, I like it. I don't give a fuck about the heat. I don't give a fuck about the burn. I don't give a fuck about how it feels in my mouth. I like the way it tastes. Yeah. And if the fucking proof causes my mouth to feel uncomfortable, then I'm never going to fucking care about the taste. That's how I feel about it.
I agree. All right, I got to go piss. I'll be right back.
Go piss. Oh, man, I'll hold this shit down. Somebody comment, tell me something. Eagle Rare 10 years, the best low proof. It was a great low proof, but I would like to try Eagle Rare 12 over 90. You know, if they make a great bourbon at 90 proof, then why the fuck make it higher? Because Eagle Rare not 10 year. I don't know what they're going to do with the 12. All I think about the 12 is going to make it oakier, more leather, more of those older bourbon flavors. Less fruit, more wood. But who gives a shit what the proof is if it tastes good? If you like a bourbon at 90 proof, who fucking cares what the proof is? If it tastes good, the proof don't fucking matter. And that's what pisses me off about these fucking proof houses, the people that give me shit about enjoying Basil Hayden. If it tastes good, who gives a fuck what the proof is? You know what that tells me? If I can like an 80 proof, 90 proof, 100 proof bourbon, that means I get to drink more of it before I get goddamn drunk and have to go to bed. Or I can make an ass of myself. Why? So you got 135, 140, 150 proof, you got a hazmat bourbon, hazmat whiskey. Who gives a shit? Fucking who gives a shit? Because you're going to have 2 or 3 pours, and at that point, you're going to go drink the goddamn fucking Willet pot still at that point, because you've already drunk, you don't know what the fuck you're tasting anymore. So just, who gives a shit what the proof is? Proof pisses me off, and I'll fucking throw fucking fist over someone that wants to fucking stand on my neck and tell me that proof is more important than taste.
Who wants another shot at winning a sample of the Jack Daniel's 14? Drop it in the comments. Say yes right now. You want another shot.
Ken Aiken went to bed. She said,
I'll tell you how to enter.
She said work and business was too much. Being a cheer mom was too much. She said it's time for bed. She went to bed.
All right, let me get this pulled up. I've got to make this where it's at. Let me find it here.
Oscar, all because Texas baseball. You said UT baseball. First of all, UT baseball is Tennessee. The SEC already fucking stated that UT means Tennessee. Texas is Texas. UT is Tennessee. I ain't got nothing to say of the fact that Texas baseball is higher than Tennessee. We'll see how it comes down in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure Tennessee's going to win that game. All right, Charles, go ahead.
All right, let me get this all situated. So we have one of our local members in the group. He is a small business owner that owns a food truck. And what we're trying to do is push him on to the second level of voting for this area. Now, it's very simple. If you want to be part of this giveaway, all you have to do, and I'm going to post this up here in just a moment, you're going to text to this number, and it's going to be hard for me to verify if all you guys are posting. So real quick, how many of you are in my Facebook group? Drop in a comment, yes, FB, if you're in the Facebook group, because this is going to be the way that we're going to verify it. This is the most difficult thing for me to do. Actually, how about this? How about we just do it out of good faith? Because I think you guys are probably pretty honest. So let's try to push this to the next level. We want this guy to succeed. He's a member of our Facebook group. He's a good dude. Already did. See, some of you have already voted. This is round 2. If you've already voted, which I think some of you have, I'm gonna put you in there. Let's see, where's it at? Let me hit the present button. Image. Right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you text this number and send the text B15, that's going to get you entered in to win the next giveaway. We're trying to push Jesse to the next level. We want him to be able to win this the voting closes tonight at midnight. I'm going to take a picture of this and send it to him so he knows that we're doing this. I'm trying to push him to the next level. Good dude, hardworking, local, small business. Those are the people that we're caring about. We want to be able to make him make it to the next round because that's going to be the tough one. I know several of you have already voted, and I will be able to put all you guys in. And what we'll do, we'll give this a few minutes. Type in done once you voted or something that lets me know that you voted. Let's see here. Let me text him right now and let him know. I want him to be able to make it. So we're going to give this a few minutes and then we'll do just like before. Okay. What we're going to do is the simple, I'll send Homer a text message with a number and then we'll vote that way. Don't put your number in yet. We're going to keep this going for a few more minutes and then that way we'll do it. So please be honest. There's 37 of you in here. We want to make sure that he gets to the next level. I'm going to send him this link to this live stream right now so he can see what's going on. I know he doesn't even know that we're doing this tonight. He has no clue. He's completely lost.
No, I'm 100% lost. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
So let me share this stream with him. So we're going to see if we can get him in the live stream to say what's up real quick. He's probably still working.
Me?
No. I haven't. No, the guy we're helping out here. We're trying to push him to the next round here. What we're doing is trying to. Oh, there he is, right there, ladies and gentlemen. He's in here. We're trying to push him to round 3. Okay, we want him to make it to round 3. So right now, make sure your vote's in. If you voted, we're going to put you in for the giveaway for the Jack Daniel's 14 year. This is the second giveaway we're doing tonight. Okay, small town business doing big things. We're trying to make sure that our people are taken care of. The whiskey community is strong and we are large. Okay, this guy puts out some crazy burgers, crazy smash burgers. We got him. We're taking care of him. We're doing what we can do to support small businesses. Fuck these chains. We don't give a shit about them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Right in the butt.
Right in the butt. Hell yeah. So we're making sure we do what we can to support those who support us. Hell yeah. We're still getting people in there. Killing it, guys. Keep it up. Hell yeah.
Where we at the thumbs up?
Thumbs up. Let me see. We might have another giveaway too. Oh my gosh, we are at exactly 75. We just hit 75. So we're gonna do this one, and then we're gonna do Homer's. So he'll do the reverse. He'll send me a text.
So how many
message.
watches we got right now? What's our peak?
We got 75 likes. So as soon as we finish this giveaway, then we'll roll straight into yours. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to give these guys 2 more minutes, guys, to get you entered into this, and then you're going to post your number. So we are at the time is my local time is 10:08. I don't know what time zone you guys are in, but at the 10th minute of the hour, 0 to 100, drop it in the comment section, and then we were going to knock it out. I'm going to go ahead and send him a text with the magic number. So 0 to 100, you'll send in your vote in 2 minutes. Okay. So let's push Jesse to the next round. And then I'll do this. Every round he makes it forward, I will do a giveaway going forward. So if you're in the Facebook group, because I won't be doing lives for the next few days, I will do a giveaway every round he moves forward.
I tell you what, I'm not going to give anybody a bottle who's not subscribed to Deck Out on a Rock. Anybody
You
that
gotta be a
wins,
subscriber.
you better subscribe. Rick Cruz, you still here on the? You still watching the live? Give me a comment.
All right, make sure that you've got it in, guys. We got just like another minute, and then I'm going to type done, and that will close it for this giveaway. So get it in. You've got another 30, 45 seconds left, and then we're going to close this and give this away. So text in B15 to 931-297-1983. And that's for Jesse to win the next go through. Where are we at here? What are we doing? All right. Another 20 seconds. We got 40 people in here. Make sure you're hitting that like. Make sure you're a subscriber to me and Deck Night on the Rocks. That's to make sure that you are eligible to win the next giveaway. We're doing 2 back-to-back giveaways here. The first one's going to be for a Jack Daniel's 14 year. If you are texting in to vote for Jesse to win the fan favorite Burger Madness. He's in round 2. We're pushing him to round 3. We're going to keep this going. All right. Okay, guys, I'm hitting it right now. If you are not in, you're not getting in. All right, right now, 0 to 100. Drop it in the comment section. I've already sent Homer the number. Okay?
I got the number.
He's got the number. The closest to the number or exactly wins the second giveaway. Heck yeah. Let's let her rip. Tater Chip. Do it right now. Jesse, you still hanging out with us, buddy? We're going to see if somebody gets it right on the head. Last time we had a spot on. Don't forget, you can only guess once.
We got a close one.
We got close ones. There are close ones in here. Hell yeah. He's still hanging out with us. You know, I've never met Jesse before in my life. Jesse's just a member of our group, and I heard that he's doing pretty good in the whole world of burgers. I had a friend of mine to go meet with him, ate a burger, said his burgers were good. Never met the guy in my life, don't know nothing about him, but all I do know is I'm going to support those who support us that are a member of our bourbon community. He's a local guy. He's doing great things. So we're going to support.
Get on board with that. I'd love to have a good fucking sweet ass cheeseburger right now.
Yeah, I'd take a cheeseburger. Jesse, I actually have an opportunity for you later in this year for you to set up at an event. So we'll make sure that we get with that. This is going to be near the end of the year. So we're going to actually, I might have 2 events for you to set up. So we might
Charles,
need you.
You better not have events without letting me know about it.
I will be posting them as soon as they are public to everybody.
I don't want to post. I want a special invite.
Special invite. Hell yeah. I'll send you a text and be like, damn, there he is.
That's what I need.
Look at this. Look what this guy's doing right here. Right here, guys. You mentioned it. You get 20% off. That's awesome.
Fucking amazing. That's how you support each other right there.
Yep. So let's keep it going. All right. I think we're probably done. I'm going to drop another done in here, and then we're going to look through the comment section and see what we got here. All right, Homer, let me pull some of this off the screen so you can show everybody what we got. All right. Can you show them your text message that you received?
I can. It's going to have 2 numbers because you got a previous one. So we're going to look at the bottom one.
Bottom number, people. Bottom number.
I don't know if the camera's going to focus enough.
We're going to try 23. We're looking at 23. Who is the closest to 23?
I confirm 23.
We got a 24.
We got a 22.
And we got a 22. So they're equally close. So that means we are at a tie So that means where do you go? So Jonathan and where's the other one? I saw another one. And Stu.
Stu Burner.
It's between you two guys. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna send him another number right now. Okay, another number right now. Let me do that, and then you're going to guess. Wait until we do this. All right, between Stu and Jonathan right now, between 1 and 10, drop your number right now. I've already sent Homer the text.
I got it.
Good luck, guys. Let's see what we got.
So Jonathan said 4. Stu says 7.
All right, show it. What do we got? Oh, can you see it? Number 1. Congratulations, Jonathan. You've just won yourself a Jack Daniel's 14-year sample. Congrats, buddy. Nailed it. Shoot me a email at charles@thatbourbondude.com and I'll get you taken care of. All right. We got another one. We got another giveaway, guys. I'm going to refresh and we'll see where we're at right now. Thank you, everyone, for getting into this, supporting our guy Jesse, making sure he moves it. We're at 82. We've jumped from 75 to 82 thumbs up. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. All right. So how do you want to do it? You want to send me your send me a text with the number, and we'll do again 1 through 100. And
dude, you do whatever you do. You determine the winner. I'll send it to him.
All right, send me a number right now, Homer. Send me a text with the number before anybody votes. Nobody vote yet.
1 through 100.
1 through 100, random number. All right, we got a number. All right, right now, 0 through 100. Drop it in the comments. Homer, tell them what they're going to win.
They're going to win Amy and I's store pick from Maker's Mark. Let me go get one. I can read all the details.
Yep, he's going to give you the details, guys. Go ahead and drop it in the comment section right now. 0 through 100 to get yourself entered into the next giveaway. Who's excited for this? Who's having fun tonight? This is great. We're having a great time.
I got
Look
this
at this
full bottle right here. Number 14 of 252. It's got a loose tail right here. Look at that.
Look at
that. Right there.
It's got a Maker's Wiener on it.
That way you know you get in the bottle I'm talking about right now.
That's got a dog wiener. That's a red wiener.
14 of 252. Got the red rocket showing. It's a North Shore Wine and Spirits barrel pick that Amy and I went and was a part of choosing. It's got there's a stave profiles, 1 baked American Puree, 2 seared French QV, 3 American Maker's Mark 46, 4 roasted French Mondrian, and 0 toasted French spice. This right here is the best goddamn Maker's Mark you ever tasted in life. I promise.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Keep in mind, if you are not a subscriber to his channel and you have guessed, you are not eligible to win. You have to make sure you are a subscriber to his channel. If you've guessed the same number as someone else, and that happens to be the same number, it will be a tie, and then it will go to a sudden death guess again, 1 through whatever, if there's multiple people. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. So if you've nailed the same thing as someone else, we're going to go sudden to death once again. Let me refresh it over here. I'm curious to see if it is, and he'll have to verify that you're a subscriber. Okay, so
I will.
Yeah, and here's the thing: if you email him and you're the winner and you're not a subscriber, that's a no-go. You won't get the bottle. That'll go for the next time that we do a live stream. So keep in mind, if you are not a subscriber, you are not eligible.
I tell you what, you know what makes us better?
What is it?
You better. I'll pour this motherfucker in the ground before I send you a subscriber.
Right there, boom. No cheating, people. No cheating. All right. Take this time right now. Make sure that you're a subscriber. We're going to give you guys a moment to make sure that you're a subscriber to him. If you're not a subscriber to me, hit the subscribe button. I talk shit to the internet. That's what I do. Two honest dudes hanging out. We're not that far apart, which is crazy to think that we're not that far apart, but we've never met. And you know, this is even crazier. You know, until I started watching Dave's videos, which I didn't find Dave's videos until recently, I wasn't even suggested with the YouTube algorithm your videos. Had no idea you guys existed. Crazy.
If it wasn't for Dave, I wouldn't know who the fuck you were either.
It's insane. Insane.
Yep.
Had no idea you guys even existed until just recently. And we live so close together, the YouTube algorithm still never told us, you know, that we were around. Crazy.
You know how Dave and I met?
Glory hole?
Yes. He was the one in the hole, though.
Yeah, he was in the one hole.
No, we were at Amy and I went to what the fuck? You stand in line. What do they call that shit?
I have lots of things I could say, but I'll probably get demonetized if I do it.
We went and stood in allocation line. There's no Chris end of the year allocation. So we went and stood in line, and Amy's sleeping in the truck, and I go get in line. So I'm sitting in line. It's goddamn 20 degrees out, and this motherfucking Kiwi some bitch sitting next to me. That's how we met.
Oh my god.
I've met many people in a fucking allocation line. He's the first person that I ever contacted after. And he turns out to be a great friend. He's a good dude.
Okay, we need a link to subscribe. So let me do that. I can help with that. I can help make that happen. Let's see if I can do that. Let me see here. I'm gonna share, copy. All right, so the first one is mine since it's already posted here or up on my screen. Then I'm going to post his. We're going to give everybody a chance to make sure that you're a subscriber. Dick. Oh, I just literally typed Dick. Dick Knight on the rocks. My brain's in the gutter. What the fuck? Here we go. All right. Open. Let's see. Copy. Oh, got y'all's link tree. Hold on. I'm fucked up. I can't do it. What's wrong with my brain? Here we go. Now we're cooking. Share. Copy. Boom. Paste. There we go. All right. So we got both of them in there. Make sure you're a subscriber. We appreciate everybody subscribing. I don't even know
how to share from the computer. I know how to do it from phone.
Oh, see, I usually do it from the phone because it's easier. But
easier
because I'm on the fucking computer. I had to. All right, let me get this shit backed out of here. I'm fucking this stuff over. There we go. Jesus Christ, I'm getting roasted here. I am getting roasted. Oh, that's not it. There we go. I'm getting roasted. What do you think? Do you like these? You know, I've been growing these in for like 3 weeks and it still looks like I'm a 16-year-old boy with fucking, you know, just horrible, horrible hair. Like, I can't grow a beard, dude. I've been growing a beard for like years and it won't come in.
You know why I can't grow a beard?
It's because you eat too much JJ?
Because the goddamn government won't let me.
Oh, damn them.
I have a fucking righteous beard, dude. I grow fucking Irish goddamn.
Can
beard.
You really, man?
Yes,
I can't do it.
Amazing.
I got really good thick hair here. Can't do shit here. I'm like 16 years old. I'm still hitting those like peach fuzz on my chin.
Dude, I grow a fucking Irish goddamn red beard. In 3 weeks, I'd have a beard like this.
I wish I could grow one.
God, I wish they'd let me.
I'm very envious of people that have really good facial hair. I just think it's just a travesty that I can't.
I'm envious because I can't do it. They won't let me. Sons of bitches, goddamn government, motherfuckers.
All right, is everyone in that's getting in? I think we gave this an ample amount of time. Everybody in that's getting in? Yep. No. Yep. Everybody. Here we see. I just look, I'm kind of like Joe Dirt in the fact that mine just naturally grows in trailer trash, like white trash. I got that white trash facial hair. I can't do anything about it. It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're locked in. We're doing this right now. Who is ready to see? And so I'm going to go a step further. He was just showing his text feed. I'm going to screenshot it and then zoom into it. Oh, actually, here we go. Oh, I just fucked up. Screenshot. Oh, look at there. Look. Oh, hang on. Let me make sure I'm not showing your phone number before I put this up, because I'm actually going to put this on the fucking screen.
I don't give a fuck. They call me. I'll tell them to eat a dick if they give me shit.
Yeah. Okay. No, it just says your name, not your phone number. All right. So I've got this. Let me send it to myself. Okay. Because I'm on the presentation side, so I'm able to do this stuff here. So how does it feel being on like the non-operating side of a live stream? Is it easier? Do you like it?
It's way more relaxed that I don't have to worry about shit. I do try to keep up with the comments, but as far as like posting stuff on the bottom of the video for people to see, people to comment it, and to acknowledge the super chats and shit. Which ain't nobody super chatting. Do you not have super chats turned on?
Yeah, I have it turned on. We've had a couple. Like we're all poor on my channel, so we don't even try to like ask for those. I think I've collectively maybe made $50 in all the time I've been on for super chats and stuff. So it's not really that big a deal. I don't ask for my people for anything.
If I didn't do giveaways that were involved in super chats, I probably wouldn't do half as good as I did.
I totally just sent myself Dave's wiener again. That was not what I was trying to do. Oh man, that's such a stupid thing.
Do you want me to send you a screenshot of the number?
No, I got it here. I just fucking, I'm gonna crop it down. I don't know how I ended. Look at there, we got one right there. Boom, nailed it. Oh, I'm fucking up.
TV Yankee fan. That's a normal deck night live stream watcher. We appreciate you, TV Yankee fan.
There we go. Send it that time. Correct. Let's see. Send file. Fuck it. We're here. We're letting it roll. Y'all get to see like part of our talk. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let me pull this out of the way. 77. So that's the number. 77. How many 77s? There were several 77s in here. So everybody that got in on the 77, we're going to do a playoff. So let me go back and see. I know that several of you do. Comment down below if you were in the 70. So we got Brian. Brian Lehman's in the 77 group. Where was the other 77? I saw him.
Santana. Dutch drinks burn.
Where's it at? There it is. Right. Oh yeah, right there. We got two 77s. Okay, guys. All right. Just like before, we're gonna do a playoff real quick. Okay.
So, TV Yankee fan, if you win the lottery and you get me a case of Mixer 25, I'll take 1 or 2 bottles. I'll be happy with that. Thank you, sir.
There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah.
Didn't Stu Berner have he didn't have somebody. There was more than 177s.
Yeah, we had two. Okay. I'm bringing them back up here. So this is the first one. Okay. And then our second one's right here. So you two fellas are in the playoffs, okay? So real quick, we'll make sure everybody's ready to rock and roll. All right, if you are ready to do this,
subscribe to Deck Night on the Rocks.
Yeah, make sure that you're a subscriber. If you're not, you're just fucking your whole chances up here. All right, so are we going to do another 1 to 10 for these two fellas?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, go ahead and send me your text message right now, and then I'll get it prepared. Do not guess yet, guys. We're going to get that going in just a moment. So send me your text, 1 to 10. What's your number? All right. And who thinks that they like, do you guys like the transparency of the text? Like you can't like jip the system or anything. Yeah. Oh, did it come in? No. Did you send me your text?
I thought I did.
I might be like getting fucked over here. I'm connected to the internet. Let me disconnect to the internet. No, it didn't come in yet. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we got your text in right here. All right. All right, guys, drop it in the comments right now. 1 to 10, what's your guess? Aaron said 69 again. He's been saying 69 all night. That is his favorite fucking thing. All right. So we got the 2 guys in. I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to share it with myself to make sure that we can put this up on the screen. Fuck that up again. There we go. Share. And okay, here we go. Sending it to myself. All right, remove from studio.
Hey, Charles, I think we need to do another number.
We're doing another one?
Yeah, because Dutch is a member of mine, and he knows my numbers.
Oh, he knows your numbers.
I do the same number every fucking time.
Oh my gosh!
Lucky number.
So how are we going to do this?
Let's go to 20. Let's go to 20.
We're going to go to 20. All right.
I'm going to do a new number.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a first time this has ever happened. We're going to be changing the number in middle because there might be some tomfoolery going on here. So we're doing 1 to 20. He's going to resend it. Then I'll do the whole shebang again. Oscar, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your support, buddy. Let me refresh. Let me see if we've gained any more thumbs up. We're still at 86. 86 was a good year. That was a good year. Heck yeah. All right. So he's sending me another number. Let's see here.
I think you could guess my number based on what I've already sent to you.
So, all right. This is just okay. Hang on. I just received a message, and this is off topic from the giveaway, guys. And I want to bring this to you right now because this is important. Okay. He doesn't know that I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it anyways because I think this is the right thing to do. So let me get this sent to my computer, and I'm going to show you guys what I just received as we're doing this live right now. Okay, this is separate from everything that we're doing here. This is something completely different, but I want to put this up here because I think this is important. Okay, look at this. Okay, this is what the community is all about. We're trying to do something good for him, and in turn, he turns around and does something good for us. That's exactly what this community is about. So we're going to do another giveaway that's not going to be tonight. It's going to be in another night. So you guys, me and Homer is going to get back together on another live stream, and we're going to give away a 375 of Blanton's. Okay. All right.
Hey, I'll tell you, I'll join in on this. I got 4 of the airplanes of Blanton's. I'll give away.
Look at that. And I'll kick in something else too. We don't know. I got crazy stuff. I might do like a flight of something crazy.
I tell you,
we'll have 3 giveaways.
I got those 2 airplanes. If I can get a full on 5th of Blanton's between now and then, I'll just do the whole damn bottle.
Look at that. So right now, we already know the next time Homer and I are on the screen together, we are going to do 3 more giveaways. See, look at that. The community comes together and does awesome things. Okay.
That's what we should do, man. People like us that sometimes, I ain't acting like I got 100,000 connections and I can do better than most people, but I do have connections and I can get some shit. And I can get Blanton's at the reasonable retail cost, and I'll give it away. And I think that's what we should do because there's people who can't do that.
Yep. There we go. All right. So he sent me his text. Homer sent me his text. I'm going to screenshot this right now, real time. All right. We're gonna edit this down because it's got a fucking weird conversation at the top about wieners. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Get this sent to myself. All right, who is ready to see the magic number? All right, go ahead and vote, you two fellas, right now. It's 0 to 20. Go right now. We got 2 votes that's coming in, and then I'm going to post the answer. You know, I'm surprised you guessed this number. I am. I'm surprised you guessed this number.
I feel like my numbers are obvious.
I don't know.
Lucky number, and then the number that is not allowed to be. I mean, those are obvious.
So here's our guesses. We have 1.5 and 2. I never would have expected this to be the 2 guesses.
1.5?
1.5 and 2 is the guesses, and we're doing 0 to 20.
Yeah, but go up a little bit. He's got 15, and now he's got 1.5.
Is that 15 or point?
No, that's definitely at 1134 is 1.5. But if you go up a bit at 1130, he's got 15. Which one is it?
Yeah. So yeah, let's ask. Let's get a clarification. Is this actually 15 or okay? Hold on. Whole numbers. So is it 1.5 or 15?
Points shouldn't be allowed. I mean, Jesus Christ, how fucking detailed we getting?
Yeah, are we rounding to the nearest whole number? What are we doing here?
We're rounding, it's the same fucking number.
I feel like this stream is getting to be a math class. So what's going on here? Price is Right.
I don't like it.
Come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, you're the next contestants on The Price is Right, and you're fucking wrong. All right, so he's doing 10. 10 and 2. All right, we're locked in. 10 and 2. 10 and 2. What are we doing? Driving fucking lessons? 10 and 2 right here. Keep your hands on the fucking wheel, ladies and gentlemen. 10 and fucking 2.
Green.
All right.
Something.
Share image. The magic number is, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. 13. There it is. 13. So closest to 13. Son of a bitch. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. Congratulations. Is he one of your guys? I don't recognize. Okay. All right. So you'll know how to contact him. All right. Ken says 13. Bam. All right. There we go. So that was the other giveaway. Let me just refresh over here. We'll see what else we got going on. Make sure we're still at 86. Nobody gives a shit anymore. At this point, nobody gives a flying rip. But we're winding her down. I'm going to go ahead and finish a little bit more of this. I'm going to have... I don't know what the fuck that is.
My dick.
He said that. Yuck.
My dick.
All right. I think I'm probably going to have some of this Jack 14.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I still ain't got none.
How'd you know my mom?
I got to go to Dave's house to get a goddamn 14 now.
You should just go chug one of his bottles. Just push him down on the floor and then chug one of his bottles.
I'm going to take the one off his fucking collection shelf.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to send you guys or show you guys a video he sent me because he wanted one of my bottles so bad. So
Which one?
bad. He sent me this little crybaby video. He was like, "Oh, Charles, please let me get one of those bottles." And I was like, no.
What bottle was it?
He wanted this. He wanted this.
How'd you get it?
So I got 2 bottles. One of them, my wife was able to get through one of her connects, and then the other one, a subscriber reached out and said that he didn't actually like it. It was too oaky. And I have to go ahead and say this. So this bottle here is incredibly oaky. Okay, incredibly oaky. I personally think it's to the point where it's almost over oaked. I actually like the 12-year slightly better, but for the price that I was able to get.
They said 14, Jack Daniel's 14 is the best bottle this year.
I don't think it is.
What's better?
It's not out yet, but I can't say.
Have you tasted it? If it's not out yet, how the fuck you tasted it?
I can't tell you.
I hate you.
I know.
Is it the
It's okay to
Starlight?
hate me.
Is it the Starlight? Is it the Star Farms?
No. What? Did you see my post?
I posted too about that.
Okay. No, it's not that. But
I think that's just going to be ass, to be honest with you. It's a high malt. It's going to be ass.
it's going to taste like wet rocks and malted butthole.
It's going to taste like my fucking balls on a sweaty fucking workout day.
Ask him in 2027. Hell yeah. No, the bottle that's coming out this year that is incredibly good, I think that's going to rank incredibly high on everyone's list is, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to wait.
What distillery?
I can't say that because you'll instantly know because it's already been kind of public.
I don't know. I'm fucking clueless.
I can't tell you. We'll all look. I'm going to do a dedicated video for this specific product when it's public for everybody.
Can you give me a fucking insiders that and a fucking text that I will NDA you your ass and not fucking repeat?
No, I mean I can't say anything, but I can say that Dave has a good idea of good bottles. That's a great bottle, and this is no smoke, ladies and gentlemen. That's probably one of the best Remus other than which one was it? 5?
I got it. I got the 4 or 6. I don't remember which one. I got one. I ain't opened it yet.
5 was good. But yeah. Oh, that's a good guess too. That's a crazy good guess. That guess is really good.
You know what I don't like about that guess? I don't like Bardstown.
You'll like this Bardstown.
I don't like Bardstown because there's so goddamn many of them. I don't want to play in that game. There's too many. I don't want to even get involved. It's overwhelming.
There is a lot. I'll say this. I will buy backups of 13.
Have you had it?
I can't tell you if I have or haven't.
Well, obviously you had if you're willing to commit to backups.
But I like double oaked products, and I liked well aged products, and their label says it's very old.
You got double oak to the Woodford double oak.
Yeah, I've got the double, and it tastes like watered down like wood chips. No,
because it's ass.
Yeah, it's ass. I'm
telling me that you know that the Disco 13 is not ass.
I don't know that it's not. I can't say that it is, and I can't say that it's not.
Buying multiples of it, so you know it's not ass.
I will buy multiples of it. That's even a better guess. That's a really good. Oh, hang on.
No.
Hang on. What are you guys saying? Why would you say that, Ken Rush? Don't you say stuff like that.
How you met his dick? It's fucking dog dick.
Don't you say stuff like that. You're offending me, sir.
I offend because it's ass. Cayman's ass.
Not ass.
Anything Cayman. Cayman 8 is okay. The rest of it is ass.
You don't like any of the fucking Barton's line?
8 is good. Calumet 8 is good.
8 is probably the worst of the lineup.
Ass. Everything else is ass.
No, it's not. It's a beautiful ass. A big, wonderful, beautiful ass.
It's a donkey's ass with shit all over it.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that. It makes my heart hurt. This is fucking hilarious. Russell's Reserve 18. Oh man, I fucking love it. We got a $2 super chat. What we got? Give my win to Brian. I have Homer's pick already. What in the world, Brian?
That's what I love about this community, man. That's what I love about it.
We're just giving shit away left and right. There you go. I don't know if Brian knows how to contact you, so there we go.
That's going to be in the comments right now.
Right now, going in, fellas. Look at that. Man, this is good. What the fuck did I pour? Oh, 14.
Oh, God damn it. It won't let me comment. This comment has failed to post to that Bourbon Dude.
What'd you do?
I don't fucking know. I'm a retard.
You mean to send it, post your email in there?
Yeah, just put it where? decknightotr@gmail.com.
Oh, I'm going to copy your email and then post it in there. Copy text. There we go. I love Samsung where I can just copy from my phone and then it automatically populates to my laptop, and then I can just do like this, hit paste, and hit send, and boom, there she fucking is.
That's it. Deck night. Who am I looking for? I gotta have my fucking mind set on
Brian. Where's Brian at? Brian
Lehman
on here. Yeah. Where did he go?
I see him. He commented. He just commented. Yeah. Brian Lehman.
Right there. Yep. There we go.
Hey, Brian, you're about to get the best goddamn Maker's Mark you ever tasted in your life. I promise you. Promise you.
What are y'all trying to get me to drink? What the fuck are y'all trying? I don't trust any of y'all.
Hey,
y'all are a bunch of crazy fools.
You know why that's the best goddamn Maker's Mark ever tasted?
It's because it's the one you picked and it fits your profile perfectly.
Nah, I filtered it through Amy's boobs first.
Oh wow. Well, all right. We're definitely in the live stream tonight. The after hours is running strong. Who wants to? Okay, right now, let's just drop it in the comments. We didn't expect that, but it's fucking here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going in. We're going live. We're going strong. And we're going to do it like this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have aisle 1 for all the fun and wonderful filtering of the whiskey boobs.
You know, when I created this channel before I did Deck Night on Rock, I even contemplated doing boobs and bourbon.
Boobs and bourbon. That would be good. But you know, the problem with having a channel like that with that specific name, what would happen is you would have someone that would be like completely butthurt that you have it, and they would just be like talking like mad smack, and they'd just be like,
"Oh my God, why would you do that? That's terrible. You shouldn't do that, you misogynistic womanizer."
Yeah, but she's 100% unknown this as much as I am.
There we go. See? You can't say that if it's the truth, right?
And Jonathan will tell you, he's met her twice. He's even been to the house. Or, I'm sorry, Dutch Drinks Bourbon. He's been to the house. He's been on the deck. He's made a video with us. We've been to Phoenix. We hung out with him. He knows her well. She's into this shit just like the rest of us.
Hell yeah. That's my wife. She's on here every once in a while. She loves coming on. She was actually going to come on tonight if we didn't have a guest, and you stepped in, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it.
No, I've had a great time, and I look forward to doing it again. Matter of fact, I'd like to make this kind of a regular thing. I've had a good time.
Yeah, this is great time. I'm really glad that we got to finally connect. Like, literally, guys, if you just been tuning in the last hour or so, prior to today, we've never seen each other face to face, and we've only shared just a few text messages trying to get this whole stream lined out. So you've seen us go from strangers to friends live on this stream. I know that sounds weird, live stream, live on this stream, whatever. It happens, but let's not make it weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Amy soon. We're gonna plan this. I would love to do both of the Bourbon on the Banks and the Knoxville Kentucky Bourbon Kentucky Bourbon Festival and get to meet face to face and have a good time. And get to meet a lot of members. And you know, the cool thing about what we could do, I don't know about the Bourbon on the Banks because I don't think it'll be what Bourbon Festival is, but we could I know I have members going to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, and you're going to be the same, and they can get to know each other, and we can grow our community together, and that's an awesome thing.
Don't discount Bourbon on the Banks. It's going to be a hell of an event. Tom Morrow is going to be part of that event. Like, he's going to be one of the main fellows that's helping put that together. Yeah, they're
the hosting. What the fuck's the word? Sponsor,
yeah. They're the shit there. I can't wait. I'm very excited for both events for completely different reasons. I'm looking forward to the KBF for access to bottles, but I'm looking forward to the laid back, relaxed atmosphere that you're going to receive while you're there at the Bourbon on the Banks. And also, given the fact we've just went through a major flood and Buffalo Trace has been just absolutely decimated, I hope that they're up and going in full swing, because I have a good feeling that they're going to put out some amazing bottles, knowing that there's that many people in town. So I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward after talking to you tonight. I feel like I've made my own internal decision I have to discuss with Amy, but knowing that you're going to be at the Bourbon on the Banks, I might have to commit to that one and then decide on the Kentucky Bourbon Festival later, just on the expense. I want. So I'm making my determination personally myself without Amy that I really want to go to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival for the relationships and face-to-face meetups and stuff that we're going to do, that we can have the opportunity to do. And then you add the opportunities for the bottles that we can get that we'll probably never get otherwise. I really want to do the Bourbon Festival. But if you and others like you are going to be at Bourbon on the Banks, then maybe the bottles don't matter that much to me.
I'm not worried about the bottles. Bottles are one thing. Like I don't give a shit. I care more about people than I do with bottles. Yeah, at some point you and I are going to be at a bottle share together, and when you see me come in, I'm going to bring a staple bottle, which is always Early Times Bottled and Bond, and it is amazing how many people who never have had that bottle because it's $25, and then I bring other stuff. And at the end of the night, it's always amazing to me to see that bottle of Early Times is empty and my hard to get allocated is not. I love it. I love seeing that.
You know, I never thought of that, but I like that. I like that approach. But you know, I don't think you haven't seen, you don't know us well enough. But I'm pretty sure if Amy and I went to a bottle share and we had a staple, we'd have something. Can you guess what that something would be?
I'm just winging it because I just recently found you guys, so maybe rare breed. Yeah, there you go. Yep, it's good. It's good. I was gonna guess a Jack Daniels. Because you've been hitting it good tonight, but I didn't know if that was going to be just because you were testing out that theory.
I am a squire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that was the thing. I asked Dave, and he's like, "No, I can't get you in to be a squire. I need to fucking be a squire. I need a square." You know.
Well, I would do it for you, but I've met my limit for this year.
That's what he was saying. One of these days, I'm gonna be cool like you guys. I'm not that cool.
Well,
we have professionals, and you're cool. I'm just this random ass dude that talks shit on the internet.
We have a local community, Smoky Mountain Bourbon Society, which is new. Dave and John Prater the Tater, they started it, and I think the goal is to get everybody in the fucking Smoky Mountain Bourbon Society to be fucking squires.
Oh yeah.
So I've hit my 3. Actually, I've hit 4. I didn't know I was nominating somebody. Somebody nominated somebody for me. Apparently, went to Squire House one day when we were there last. So I only allowed 3, and I've hit 4. And our winner, Dutch Drinks Bourbon, right there, is one of them that I nominated. And he's a very, very worthy person, and I'm happy that he was approved. So, and I appreciate the fact that he gave that bottle to Brian. Because he does have a bottle. I sent him a whole bottle personally myself because he is a great member and he's a good friend. So that's a wonderful thing he did.
So we got a question that says, what's your favorite, Charles and Homer, if you could have any pour? So if you're having one pour, and mine no one would ever guess. If you're having one pour, what's your ultimate go-to dream pour, favorite of all times? What you got?
That's a hard question to answer because there's a lot of pours that I'd like to have that I've never had, and I may hate them. But there is one pour that I own, I have a bottle of, and it's almost gone, that I think is the best bourbon I've ever had. So do you want me to answer something that I already know is amazing, or something
already know
is amazing?
Yep.
Heaven Hill 17 is the best bourbon ever made.
It is incredible. I have to agree. That's an amazing one. Me personally, I have a huge passion for Evan Williams, and Evan Williams 23 has been something that has always just been like in my soul, I love that product. It's so incredibly hard to get. I was gifted a bottle this year for my birthday, which I am beyond thankful for. I'm truly just blown away. It was gifted to me for my birthday. I'm so thankful for it. But yes, Evan Williams 23 is my favorite bottle of all times. Now,
I've never even heard of that.
Oh, it's a beautiful bottle. Beautiful.
So aged 23 years.
23 years. Yeah, I will. Let me get this picture up. I'll show you.
Is it super oak?
No. That's the great part about it. It is not.
So if it's Evan Williams 23, I don't know the history. Did Heaven Hill own them then? Was that before the fire?
Yeah. So this bottle would actually. So for the next few years, it would be before the fire. Yes. So
yeah, I do wish I had my heater out here.
Let me see here. Present.
West Virginia bourbon guy, you send me an email at decknightotr@gmail.com, and I will give you all the honey hot wools in Knoxville before you come. And if you give me your dates and if Amy and I are available, we'll hook up.
I guess I didn't send it to myself. Let me try this again. Oh, it's because I didn't send it to me at all. I sent it to somebody else. That's an idiot move. A dumbass. Share the image. Download. Oh, what happened? Oh, there it is. So this right here, that's what it looks like. That's an Evan Williams 23.
Wow. I've never ever even heard of that, much less seen one. Someone sent you that?
A very good friend, Lance, gifted me this for my birthday. We share our birthdays just a few days apart, and every year we celebrate together. Great friend of mine, lives just down the road. He's just a spectacular guy, like one of a kind of guy. Like you would never meet a more generous person ever. Like there's not enough good things to say about the guy.
That's great. That's wonderful. That's what this bourbon community is about, meeting people and creating relationships. I love it.
Yep. Look here. Look. Jesse knows him. Jesse met him. Heck yeah. Let's see, where we at here? Which way? It's the States. Yes. Yes, it is.
West Virginia bourbon guy, if you come through Knoxville, you better bring a bottle with you so we can go hang out. You can come on the deck. We'll try that shit together.
Heck yeah.
19. I don't have one. We got the 17, we got the 18, and I want the 19, but
I traded mine off. I had a sample, and then the wife and I were able to get a bottle, and it's still good. Same situation with Four Rose. It's a good product. It just did not sit well with me. So I was just like, all right, let me trade it for something that I actually like.
So the 18 is better than 19, 17 is better than 18?
17's better than all of them.
The 17 is fucking godsend, man.
It's the best of their lineup.
I've tasted GTS. It's William LaRue Weller. I've tasted many different Pappies. I've never owned any of them, but I've tasted them. I haven't tasted anything better than the fucking Heaven Hill 17. That's just, I can't, them some bitches. Jesus Christ dropped his nuts in that shit.
And just waffled it around. Hell yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been in here for 3 hours and 31 minutes. We were anticipating a 2 hour and 30-minute stream. He's got to get up in the morning. I don't want him to be too horrible drunk when he shows up. Like if you're drunk when you show up at a bottle share, does that mean you pre-gamed or you was just ready for being there?
Both.
You just got to do what you got to do, right?
Yep.
Heck
but I got to take the 13-year-old to school first.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. He's over there shivering just a bit. He needs that heater tonight. We don't want to freeze this man to death. Thank you again, Homer, for hanging out with us. I really appreciate everything tonight. I know that the viewers appreciated it. And we're definitely going to do this again. I'm very, very excited to do another one, and we're definitely going to make sure that we get together. I'm gonna have to drive down there and see you guys. Like, I drive all the time, so for me to drive from where I'm at to you guys is not that far in my mind. It's just a simple, quick trip for me.
I'd love to have you. I'd love to do a live stream with you on a deck, or just a video, or just whatever. Just come hang. We don't do shit fucking video wise. Just hang on deck, drink your fucking drink.
That's,
and have a good time and enjoy each other's company. And I appreciate you letting me be here. This was supposed to be, like you said, 2.5 hours. We're close to 3.5 hours. I had a great time, and I'd love to do it again. As a matter of fact, I hope we do it again. I expect to do it again.
We will definitely do that.
And maybe we will get the goddamn Kiwi on here and his big fucking mullet.
Yeah, that fucking mullet, man. That's majestic as fuck.
He's a good friend. He's a good guy, and I really appreciate the relationship that we've created. Because of this fucking brown juice we drink.
Ken saying live stream on the deck.
Fuck yeah, I'm down
with that. But he said it wrong. It's the dick.
The dick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're signing off tonight. Y'all take care. Hopefully you're nestled into your bed with your phone just glaring on your face while your wife's pissed off that you've still been watching us all night long.
Exactly.
So, thanks, guys, for joining us tonight, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Bourbon Dude out.
All right, y'all keep sipping.